to another episode of This Square Room. My name is Jonel.
I'm Deswayne.
I
don't know. I always do that, and I don't know why.
No, I don't think you've ever done that.
No?
You're always like, I'm Deswayne. Are you okay?
How am I really?
How are you really? No, but like, why are you questioning your existence right now?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Have you heard of the Ahego face?
No.
Okay.
Oh God.
I recently first and foremost, I know I'm probably saying it wrong for those of you who are like, it's not how you say that. It's like a anime hentai thing. So probably say it with like, I don't know, a Japanese accent. I don't fucking know. But it's like this face that like men apparently love when women make it like during sex or during the end of sex.
Okay.
It's this. It's the tongue out, eyes up.
For anybody who watches just regular anime and not hentai, what she's talking about is, you know, when like they have the female like anime person. So for example, like Sakura would fall and she makes like a sexual face with her tongue out, and you're like, why are you doing that?
Is that sexual?
It's supposed to be. That's the face.
This to me looks like you're about to be possessed by
no
people.
That's their coming face, or they're getting
there's stuff on her face.
Yeah
it's like a thing that like but women IRL are doing it.
Yeah. I see it. Yeah, those are the
like you roll your eyes up and then your tongue is out.
That would, when I make the noise, remember when harder, that's what I'm picturing, that face.
Ew, Dad.
Yeah, that's what they do. And they like cross their eyes and
yeah, they are crossed.
Yeah,
they're crossed and rolled up. Is that something you find attractive?
Fuck yeah.
Why? Crossed eyes? When you
crossed eyes is scary.
When you see too much white in the eye,
but
then
when
it's
it's
like
if you know they're coming, and you know, like you're doing something that you assume feels good, and she makes that face, it feels good. Feels like you're doing something.
I'd be like, I'm not trying to like, I guess maybe fuck the demon out of you, but
oh my God. I used to hate that when I was younger.
What?
The cross-eyed thing.
Oh.
It used to scare the shit out of me.
What do you mean? Aren't you were one of those kids that like flipped up your
eyelids?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I could tell.
Until somebody told me if I fly pictures on it, it's gonna get stuck like that forever.
First of all,
scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, because I can cross my eyes, but like I don't like doing it for like more than a second because I'm like, oh my God, it's gonna get like stuck. But I can like,
that's disgusting.
Yeah. I can do it on command. I just did it.
All you had to do was stick out your tongue.
No, but they roll their eyes up and in.
Yeah, yours was going up.
Oh yeah. How can you even see? Don't. Okay. You can't cross your eyes.
No.
Because you almost did the face.
The
two of us together can do the face. Combine our faces. But yeah, I heard of that and I was like, okay, I've never heard. Am I saying it right, or you don't even know what it's called? I have no idea.
I didn't even know it was a thing. I just thought,
Ahego. Ahegio.
Hagio.
Ahegao. Hagio? You don't pronounce the A?
I don't know. I made that up.
The girl who said it, she was like, I don't know if she's like a porn star or OnlyFans thing. I was watching like an interview and she said Ahego.
Oh.
But
you can't trust her.
No, because the comments were like, that's not how you say it. Yeah. But like she said it, and then the interviewer, they
just said it how she said it.
Yeah. So because they'd be like, okay, we gotta ask about this face that you make, and she's like, the Ahego face, and he's like, I guess I don't know what it's called.
Because there's some people who would be like, oh, you're watching hentai, and there's some people, it's not hentai, it's hentai.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard hentai before.
Yeah, because everyone just says hentai.
Is it actually?
I don't fucking care what it is. It's sexy.
Oh yeah. No, see, they're gonna be mad at me for saying it's like an anime thing.
Oh boy.
But that's what I'm just repeating what she said. Anime / hentai, whatever. Yeah. Apparently, Ahego is a historic, highly specific hentai trope that is quickly becoming mainstream as people realize it's tantalizing. I've lost musculoskeletal control of my face organs, daddy. Expressions comprises a rare viral cross-section of funny and hot.
Yeah. I don't think I've watched any hentai recently, so I'd show you.
Ahego symbolizes a loss of control.
Like, it just feels so good.
An overwhelming urge to come. That would actually make me not. If I was a guy, my dick would go.
That's what it would do?
It would just shrivel into itself.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, no, because I can confidently say that's not a turn on. So if I was a guy, I'd just be like the male version of myself.
You think you would?
Yeah.
If I was a girl, I wouldn't be the female version of myself.
You'd be a hoe.
I don't think so.
You would at one point in your life. I don't think you'd be a hoe forever, but you would for sure be a hoe.
I don't think so, because I'd be so afraid of like somebody inserting something inside of me, because I'm afraid of it now. Like, I would masturbate a lot if I was a girl. Like, I'd use toys on myself. But to let, like, a man hold me down and fuck me? No way.
First of all, they don't need to hold you down if that's not what you're into. You don't need to,
I don't know.
Because what you're describing is assault swinging. Yeah, that's not actually the norm unless it's consensual. So if you're saying you would not want that, but someone would do it, you're describing something that's not the norm.
Oh, she's not doing the face, but...
What?
She's gonna do the face, I can tell you that.
Who?
That's the start.
Which one?
Where my thumb is.
You changed it.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I think we would be ourselves, just like
No.
you would be less of a what?
Where my thumb is.
Yeah, probably.
She's about to do it.
Yeah, I think I would just have, a little more testosterone, you have a little more estrogen. What? That one?
Yeah.
Her eyes aren't open though, they're closed.
Yeah, that's how it starts off, and then
that's not hot.
it is.
I mean, obviously it is to a lot of people. I just don't think that would be
sexy.
my thing.
Yeah, I would not want no one to insert anything inside me. Sorry.
Why are you afraid of that now? Do you have people who are just trying to stick things in your butt or in your urethra?
I don't know, but when I see pornos and women just kind of go for it, just to wait for a response.
Oh my God, I was watching a video. It was what was it? It was like a clip from somewhere. I really can't remember what it was, but it was someone was talking about like requests. I'm assuming it was another OnlyFans thing, but like they were talking about like requests that they get. Oh yes, it was a clip. I think I saw it on Instagram. It was like I don't think they were actually mother and daughter, but they look like they could have been. But it was like a sexual thing, and they were just like, our content's very different. And then the older woman, she was saying that like she gets a lot of like very like out there requests, and how like one guy wants her to like tell him to like put things up his pee hole, and then like it hurts, and then sorry, just a warning, it's not too late. It's not triggering. No. What I'm gonna say is worse. So it's just kind of gross. It's not like anything bad, but it is gross. So yeah, give me like 10 seconds if you guys want to hear it. Just mute it for the next 10 seconds starting now. So yeah, he says that like he wants her to like tell him to put it in, pull it out, it bleeds, then it scabs. Then
okay, 10 seconds is over. Got it. Perfect. Thanks, Joe.
Well, it's one of those things. It's like if I had to hear it, you had to hear it.
No, that's fair.
But I was like, ugh, and I legit just exited off because I'm like, oh my God. And like I get it, like that everyone has their thing, but like I don't think your dick should be scabbing.
The other day I watched a porno that I would never really watch. I just wanted to see what my reaction would be.
I mean, I feel like you're the type who would check out everything.
Yeah. I watched this girl crawl to the bathroom on a leash, put her head in the toilet,
and drink.
And the guy peed on her face as her mouth is open, so it's dripping in her mouth and in the toilet.
Oh, the toilet was just to catch the pee.
Yeah, and her face was to catch the pee.
Well, why didn't they just do it in the shower?
And then he spat in her face, slapped her in the face, put her head in the toilet, and flushed the toilet. And to make sure to make sure her head is in the toilet, she went, and then she continued to suck his dick.
Would you let someone whose head was in? Okay.
No. I would not even let someone who got pissed on touch me. You filthy
not
animal.
Even if a drop just gets away from you.
Oh, God.
Go shower,
you dirty whore. You disgust me.
Wow.
Ugh.
Oh my God, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
I don't owe you shit.
that felt a little personal.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. When you said he spat on her, I'm gonna show you a video. You're gonna.
Oh my God.
Hold on, it's on TikTok.
I think spitting on someone is like one of the nastiest things you can do.
Yeah, but this one is funny. Okay, the video at the top middle, click it, but like I want you to hold it close so you can see. But
yeah, that's the only way I'm gonna see.
Yeah, but play it so that they can hear it.
Okay.
This is waking up next to Gordon Ramsay after a night out.
Okay, he's looking around.
My darling.
Oh,
How
but
did you sleep? Good. Amazing news. How did I sleep? Not so good, my darling. Why? Oh, I had a bad dream, didn't I? A kitchen nightmare, if you will. What was it about?
Jesus
Nothing really.
Christ.
I just dreamt that I was strapped to a chair and someone was taking a power drill to my fucking skull.
What?
Oh, no, wait a minute. That wasn't a dream. It was you! Snoring all through the night like a pig! You're a big pig! And not to mention that before you got into bed, you slung all your shit on my desk, didn't you? You dirty little bitch! Now take your vape and your crystals and fuck off! This is waking
I felt that on my face.
Yeah, so this guy, like, he actually spit on his phone.
Yeah.
So when you said spit, because I just saw that video yesterday, I was like, oh my God, it's so funny.
By the way, for anybody who does not have TikTok, don't get TikTok. It's a virus.
Honestly, I saw this video for the first time on TikTok, but then, like,
It's a
saw
virus.
it on Instagram too. You know how shit
No,
is,
I
like,
just mean like
It's-
for the
it's-
music thing. They put the TikTok account on my phone. They don't post anything, and now I'm just scrolling and scrolling, and I'm like, no.
Oh, you're going down the rabbit
Yeah,
hole?
I'm going, and yeah.
Yeah, I try not to go on TikTok every day, and I've been successful so far.
That's good.
But, like, when I am on it, you're on it
Yeah.
for a little
Oh,
bit.
for sure.
But yeah, so this was just a random guy doing an impression of what it's like to wake up next
Yeah,
door
no,
to
that was
Granby.
terrifying.
But, like,
Like, he's just in your face.
kind of accurate. I mean, if you're
No,
laying in
very
bed with
accurate,
someone,
yeah.
they're like in your face, right? No.
No.
If you roll over and then you look,
Don't
and then
you
the
just-
person is
Because you kind of feel where they are when your back is to them. You know, you don't feel first,
true, and also,
and then you create a little bit of space as you're turning around.
there should be. I mean, no, maybe if you just made love and you're intimate, you want to roll over and be close, you can lean in for a little kiss.
Bleh. Losers.
I'm just saying, I don't know. But yeah, I thought that was funny. That's literally all I could think about when you said spit in her face. Because yeah, when I was watching that video, I was like, oh God. Like,
Yeah, like I had to wipe my face. Like, Jesus, I felt that.
And I remember the comments are like, wait, I think he actually spat on his phone.
Yeah.
Like, that's commitment.
Joe,
What?
we're curious.
No.
Yep.
I've been trying to avoid
Yep,
it.
we're curious. We need an update on the guy who's too busy for you.
Yes.
The friend, sorry, not the guy, the friend.
Quote unquote. I mean, he is a guy, but he is also a friend. So,
Yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, he's still a friend.
yeah. No, he's still a friend.
No, I'm just going on the fact that I said stop being his friend, but go ahead.
Oh, well, okay. So I, for the most part, took your advice. I actually initiated a conversation. Because you told me, you're like, talk to him about this stuff, right? And I'm not going to play the game of like, let me wait and see if he calls.
No.
Like, what were you going to say? Because
I'm waiting. When did you call him?
I bet by the end of the week.
When did you call him?
I didn't call him. I texted him. And I was like, hey, like.
When did you talk to him?
Last week, Friday.
Fuck, I said Thursday.
No, I think it's a Friday. But
good.
the difference is I initiated though, so.
Ooh, but you still spoke to him.
Right, but that's not what you said. You said, I bet you he's going to call you.
But I'm right. But I'm right.
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever. Sleep at
Excellent. So the outcome.
Okay. Yeah, it was weird. And during the conversation, I actually almost chickened out because I was, we were just talking about like whatever in life and stuff. And he told me some things and it kind of just made me want to just not even go there.
Yeah.
But I was like, ugh. And I started like doing that out loud and he was like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, I was like, I'm being weird.
It's so weird.
And then he, in response to me, started being weird. I'm like, why are you being weird? He's like,
you're being
he's
weird.
like, I don't think I am. I'm like, you know what? It's fair. Like, you're probably just being weird in response to me being weird and like, whatever. So I was just like, okay, there's something that I want to talk to you about, but it may not be, I don't think I used the word appropriate, but I was like, it's personal. And, it may cross a line and like, you may not want to talk about it. So like, if me just giving you this preface, if you don't want to go there,
then
I won't
fine,
go there. Yeah. And he was like, well, now I'm curious. I'm like,
obviously.
I was like, I understand why you'd be curious, but like, I really do just want to give you a warning and da-da-da-da. And he was like, yeah, no, go for it. I was like, okay. And I was like, again, like it's about me and you back in the day. And he was like, yeah, that's fine. Okay. And I was like, okay. Right. Like, I feel like I gave him enough
warning to know what it could be about.
No, I said it was about us.
Yeah,
like it's personal stuff between us. And he was like, yeah, no problem. I was like, okay. And we kind of started at the beginning well, not really. Like the beginning of what we've been talking about on the podcast. We talked about the inconsistency. Again, he said that he really never had a good reason, which, I mean, he's always maintained. He did say that when he left the province, aka the state, for those Americans who don't know what a province is. Again, wait, do we have to give a recap? No. But you said people don't know what we're talking about when we just jump into a story. Give a brief recap.
Go to last week's episode.
30-second recap. Go.
Oh my God, I'm not good with timing.
Quick recap.
Joe has a friend that kind of used to like her, but he was very inconsistent. And they're good friends. They don't speak every day, but when they speak, they have long conversations. However, he has a girlfriend, and he's been weird since. And when Joe injured her foot, when Joe injured her foot, he promised that he would check on her and call her, and he did not. And he said he was too busy, or in the end, he said he was very busy, and he didn't get around to.
Just kind of got away from him.
So now I'm trying to explain to her that it's because he likes her and is trying to avoid her.
Yeah, I mean,
and he has a girlfriend.
Right, hence the avoidance.
Yes,
I think that's the key part. Yeah, I mean, that's not the best description. You can literally listen to last week, or there was one from like February called.
It wasn't February.
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Yeah, because that's when I reached out to him and I was like, what the fuck? And I came in and I told you guys that, like, the whole, like, hesitation. Whatever. Listen, you guys just need to listen to the podcast
honestly,
every week.
Yeah, just catch up. The fuck? Just catch up.
Just listen to every episode ever and
you'll be good. Yeah, come on now.
Anyways, so, yeah. He did say that when he left, sorry, I'm just remembering how everyone's like, you're so fucking dumb, Joe. But he said, you know how you were very adamant that me talking to him about my new relationship once he left was low-key hurtful. He denies.
Okay.
He said, and I was like, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. No, but he said, truthfully, he said he was happy to hear that, like, he said, one, happy that I was feeling comfortable enough with him to, like, talk to him about stuff that we used to be able to talk about, because he thought that the friendship was, like, ruined after he left and everything. And then obviously just to know that I'm good, like he doesn't even live in the same place, so he was just like, yeah, like I'm happy that we were just good. So you talking to me about that stuff meant that we were back to what we were before, because I thought I may have lost you, like, as a friend, like, so that's what his what.
No, go ahead. No. I'm just thinking about everybody who's making faces, and my face happened to turn into their face.
You think they're making faces?
Fuck yeah.
Why?
Fuck yeah. Why? I'm not gonna tell you that I used to be in love with you, and when it hurt me, I don't give a fuck. No, he's probably telling the truth. I'm not saying he's lying, but as a guy, if we're having this conversation heart to heart, I'm not being.
And I told him, I was like, listen, you can tell me stuff, like, even if it's something you don't think I'd want to hear,
that.
Or if you, but again, like, if you listen to the podcast regularly, you know me. Like, yeah, I'm a sensitive person, but I'm also very straightforward, and I'd prefer the,
Joe,
like,
if you told me, Des, you can tell me anything, there's still certain things I wouldn't tell you.
Why?
Because as a guy, that's what we're trained to do. But go ahead.
There's things you don't tell me?
Fuck yeah.
Why?
Have you seen my feet?
I try not to. I really don't. Y'all, Des came here today with no socks.
This is the first time I'm ever wearing, like, slippers outside, like, my front yard.
Yeah, the minute I heard you come, like,
clop, 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 clop.
I was like, no.
Joe, focus. We're on the story.
I can't. You brought up your fucking feet, and now that's all I can see.
Sorry.
Even with my eyes closed, I just see the white ashing.
Okay, Joe, they didn't need to know that.
I mean, let's be honest. They knew. I didn't have to tell them. They knew. Yeah, so that was that for that point. And then we moved. He did say you were basically on the money with his thought process when he came home, because he was there for a couple years out of province. He moved back to Toronto, and I had mentioned to Des that since moving home, there was no conversation of anything romantic. Like, it was just all friendly, all, like, back to normal, right? And Des said that he probably in his head was like, well, after everything that,
I have no shot.
Like, why would I even go there, because she would never
exactly
thing. And he admitted that, actually. He said it in slightly different words, but honestly almost verbatim. Like, he used a couple different words, but he was just like, yeah, like, I didn't think that would even be a possibility. Like, it wasn't in my head because I already
gave it up.
Yeah, I already thought that like that you would never, you know, like why would you? And I was like, fair. Like I didn't really say anything. I was just kind of like listening and asking questions. I wasn't really telling him anything about my feelings or my opinions. It was just questions and listening. So there was that. As for right now, and that's the thing, even before asking, I also prefaced that like I really am not trying to.
I just wanna know.
Yeah, I said I want you to know that like I really am supportive of your current relationship. Like, if you're happy, I'm happy for you.
His heart is pounding out his fucking balls right now.
I don't want to. No, but like I think it's important to say because like
no,
I really
you're right.
Felt
but
like scummy.
As a guy, my heart is pounding. You're not even talking to me. I know what you know. I already know, but my heart is pounding out my balls.
I was like, just know, like, this is not coming from like a home wrecking place. Like, I'm just asking. I said, if you don't want to answer any of these questions,
oh my god, she's gonna ask me to be with me. She's gonna ask me to be with me.
What?
That's where my brain would go.
Nah, I don't think so. But I asked him if I'm trying to think what I want to say
because I can't say what I really asked.
No, I can, but like, I'm trying to like not give out his like there's certain details. Things that I, you know, just his personal information. Okay. So I basically asked him so he explained why he like didn't even think about anything when he came back. And I asked him if he hadn't, like, that thought aside, were the feelings the same as before he left? And he said yes and no. He said the feelings were there, but like also because he had put it in his head that like they were kind of compartmentalized, like they're put away on a shelf.
Okay, they're still there. Go ahead.
No, but like they weren't like in,
they're
like
still there.
But he's saying like when we were speaking, it's not like he was like, oh my god.
If I have a gun on my hip or a gun in my drawer, do I still have a gun? I still got a gun.
Right, but you're not ready to pull the trigger because you don't have the gun on you.
But I still have feelings.
Oh my god, why would you compare it to a gun? And hey, it may not even be loaded. Just because you have the gun doesn't mean it's loaded. And he said this, and this is a big, like, if there was no girlfriend in the picture, like, you know, whatever. He said that there is quite possibly a chance that he would still feel that same way.
Of fucking course.
This is with the girlfriend not in the picture.
Yes, which means I still feel that way.
No, I don't think it does, because we, like, keep in mind this is a very close your mouth. I know. Stop. Okay, pause everything. Dez's jaw is literally let me pick it up off the floor.
Joe,
I know I sound stupid. Listen, hold on, because all of you guys are listening right now, and I know what you're thinking. Because guess what? I'm thinking it too. Okay? Yes, I'm being a dumb bitch right now, but you guys
you have to understand. You have to understand how he said it.
No, shut the fuck up, Des. No, listen, I understand I'm being a dumb bitch, and I'm trying. I'm learning, okay? Which is why I just wanted to have this conversation, because I'm like, y'all are not gonna let it go.
Nope.
But you want the tea.
Yep.
Jay. And Des thinks he's so right. And you were about some of it. I believe him with certain things. And I think the way the conversation went, it was like, obviously he's in a relationship. We can say, oh, like, you know, this is like, before you got in a relationship, how did you feel? Or what were your feelings? Or I felt this way before. Like, we can dance around it, but like, we're still having this conversation while he's in a relationship. You know what I mean? So it feels really shitty on my end. And I actually like left this conversation, like, between he and I, like, I felt okay, but I felt bad.
For having it? Yeah.
I felt really, I actually felt really shitty, like, the rest of the day for having this conversation, because I know that if I were the girlfriend, I would not have liked that.
Why not?
What do you mean?
Why wouldn't you like that?
Some bitch trying to talk to my man about old feelings, bitch. You in the past. I'm his present.
No. This is his friend who he was speaking to for 4 hours one morning.
I know, but it's the context. It's the context of the conversation that made me
Friends
feel
have
shitty.
These conversations.
He and I have not, for years, had a conversation about these
Why?
things.
Because he what word did you
mentalize.
What? Carpenter.
He sawed a little piece of his heart as a carpenter and made a little box.
Because he put that feeling aside. Because he shoved it aside, you guys haven't had that conversation. because he's been hiding it.
I feel shitty for bringing it up. Like, it's just...
Fuck no, because I need to know at the end of the day.
No, and that's the thing. He said that I am not out of line because...
Not at all.
He said because of the relationship that we have and the openness.
And he's been acting really fucking weird. So I need to know why. It has nothing to do with his and her relationship.
Yeah, no. He was really cool about it. He answered everything.
He doesn't have a fucking choice.
I also asked him if he had questions for me. He asked me something, but it was something stupid. He was like...
Because he can't ask you what he really wants to ask you.
Shit, what did he ask me?
He can't ask you what he really wants. We know what he wants to ask.
I think he was like, oh, like, do I think of him differently or something? I was like, no, I wouldn't speak to you like all this time. If like it was some really like off whatever question, like it had nothing to do with anything really. But like, it does. What do you mean?
As guys, we know what we can and can't ask, so we ask what we can ask to get what we can't.
I hate that I understood that.
We know what we can ask. He can't straight up ask what he wants to ask because now it becomes disrespectful. Because now you're daydreaming. But if you just simply ask around the bush, nobody can get upset. Do you look at me differently? No. Okay, good.
I hear you. All I know is like we left the conversation off good. Like, 1-2 joke was cracked. Yeah. Like we were good, but I just after hanging up, I felt really bad about it. I don't know.
No.
And I was like, oh my God, like I hope I didn't make him feel bad or uncomfortable with the conversation.
No, he's fucking bubbling inside right now.
But I don't want that.
Do you know how long he's been trying to get this off his chest?
Get what off his chest?
How he feels.
But he didn't actually say.
He did tell you how he feels, Joe. He told you how he feels.
Well, anyways, we literally ended the conversation because he was headed up to the cottage with his girlfriend, and they had to leave. I know.
Where was she?
I don't know. Like, she wasn't in the room though, because like I prefaced it.
But is she in the house? Is she?
She could have been. I don't know. He's like, I gotta go.
See, that's what I mean. Like, these are things that friends. These are conversation friends talk about. He's not
gonna be like, oh, she's right outside the door.
If I call you and you're getting ready to go to the cottage with your significant other, and I want to talk to you about something serious.
He texted me that morning. He's like, oh, I'll call you like later today. He's like, I'm running some errands, and then I'll give you a call. And then when he called, I knew he was going up to the cottage that day, so I was like, oh, like what time are you leaving? He already lives closer to cottage country than like the city. So it's only just like an hour drive from where he is, or hour and a half. But he was like, yeah, I'm leaving about 3:30. And
Joe,
like, what?
These are segue things he's saying. I'm leaving about 3:30. No, a friend would say, we are leaving.
Well, no, I already know the cottage. It's her parents' cottage.
No, like, 100%.
I know where they're going. He's told me already that
100%.
Her parents have a cottage and they're going to be up there a lot of the summer.
Specific words. I am leaving at 1:30.
He may have said we.
He didn't say we. You know damn well he didn't say we. You know damn well he didn't say we.
No, he actually may have.
He didn't. He didn't. When you can't be around your significant other when you're on the phone. No,
she for sure was not in the room.
But was she in the house is my question. Because now would be a perfect time for me to be like, babe, you remember I'm always talking about?
Here's the
thing. This is so and so.
He did not specify. I don't know. But because like we literally got off the phone at like 3:35. And he was like, I assumed that they were in the house. Yeah.
I'm just saying friends act certain ways and people who are hiding things act other ways.
Because we started the conversation innocent. Like he didn't know I had anything
100% because he's about. Babe, I'm going on the phone. Just a quick business call, all right?
Business?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
I'm not a business call.
I don't know.
But that's the update. I think, and I ended off and I said, I'm going to leave it in your ballpark. Like, you reach out to me. Like, I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I just felt really slimy after asking him out. I was like, and he was like, okay, like, we'll talk soon. And that was that. We got off the phone. What? Why are you
smiling? If I'm him, I'm getting off the phone smiling like, she likes me.
I didn't say that.
You don't have to say it, but as a guy, that's what I would think.
Like I said, I didn't address anything in terms of feelings, not from now, not from back then. Like I didn't, because I feel like that would have just been crossing the line. It would be. Yeah.
As a guy, we don't listen to what you say. We listen to what you're not saying. I already told you that. You're asking me all these questions out of the blue. In my brain, it's out of the blue. You're asking me these questions.
No, I told him that I was talking to you. I was
Exactly.
like, my friend does.
Which means
I didn't tell
you've
him-
been talking about me to your other friend.
I didn't tell him
Which
it
means
was.
you like me. Which means you like.
I didn't tell him I'm telling the whole fucking world on a podcast. But I told him, I was like, months ago, I'd mentioned to my friend Des about, you know, how you hesitated when, you know,
With the girlfriend
about the
thing.
girlfriend. He didn't say shit about that part.
He can't.
He stayed
He
quiet.
cannot.
He stayed quiet
He
about that
cannot.
part. He just let me talk. And I was like, yeah, you know, he had some thoughts, and it sparked more conversation, and it made me want to ask you. And he was like, what
What the
up?
fuck?
Like, what was his opinion? I'm like, I can tell you after, but like, I want to know what you
Yeah.
have to say first. And then, so after he told me that, I did tell him that you kind of said something similar to what he said about like why
Coming
he
back,
came
yeah.
back and whatever. And I straight up said that, you know, you thought that maybe there might be some feelings that were suppressed and put aside because he has then moved on. And he did not
Deny. Because he could not. Joe, I know everything.
And then, you know, when we were talking about like, you know, if the girlfriend wasn't in the picture, he was like, yeah, he probably would still feel that way.
Not probably, Joe.
Well, I'm telling you what he said.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He was like, would I still have those feelings? Yeah, I probably would. Those are the verbatim. Yeah, I probably would.
Excellent.
Like I said, it's not the conversation. Like with him, that conversation would be like par for the course. Like if it was any other situation. But I did not like the fact that he has a girlfriend and I initiated this conversation. It made me feel really shitty. I am glad I got the answers. And I mean, I told him it was about he and I, it was personal feelings and it might be a little triggering. And I told him all that ahead of time, and he told me to go ahead. And even before I asked certain questions, like, "Are you sure? You want me to go
agreed.
there?" And he was
agreed.
like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, you know, like that's a little bit of a loaded question." I'm like, "It is, but you don't have to answer." And he was like, "I'll answer." So
And
like,
that was his choice.
so that's why I don't feel.
You can't feel bad.
I don't feel bad. I just feel gross. Like, you know what I mean?
No.
I don't know.
No, I do not.
Because I know I wouldn't like it. It's like treat people the way you want to be treated. I feel bad. I feel like I've treated his girlfriend poorly.
But why do you feel like that?
Because I would not like it if my boyfriend's friend, who he used to have feelings for, started poking around. December, January, March, May, June, like 6-7 months into our relationship, started poking around about, you know.
Okay, but given the story and the history, is it bad?
Well, I don't know what she knows.
Exactly, because she doesn't know nothing. You know why?
Don't turn your head. Like, you actually look like fucking Annabelle doll. Stop. Last night I was watching some like really scary shit. No. About like the history of Annabelle and the family.
Why would you
and
watch
everything.
that then?
It was.
You watch that, but you haven't watched Spider-Man yet. That's crazy. Thor just came out and you
Des,
still
can I
haven't
tell you
watched Spider-Man
something?
yet.
We haven't spoken about the fact that I haven't watched Spider-Man on the air, and I feel like you just really exposed me with your big fat fucking
I'm
mouth.
okay with it
No,
because
I'm
this
not
is
okay with
ridiculous.
it. I know.
Doctor Strange is on Disney Plus already. Yes.
I mean, Spider-Man is on YouTube.
Like, come on.
It's because I have to watch Eternals first. I have to. I'm one of those people. I want to watch them in order, and
You're fucking it up.
I've been busy. People are busy.
That's true. That's true.
But I mean, I will say, busy or not, I have been speaking to him a lot more lately. That's all I gotta say.
All of a sudden, he ain't busy.
But
Summertime, he's calmed down.
that's that. I think that is the end of the saga.
Yes, I can. Yeah.
I don't foresee us having this conversation again. Yeah, I mean that's just that.
Joe,
Yeah.
can we pretend something? Pretend.
Sure.
Pretend we're just meeting each other for the first time. Okay.
Okay.
And we're just gonna have conversation.
Okay.
Okay. So
Hi, what's your name?
Can you? I didn't even give a reason why. Can you wait? Put down your hand.
I'm trying to shake your hand.
Don't you know COVID's going around? You can't just be shaking people's hand now.
Des, really?
You don't know me.
Oh, okay. Fist bump. That's the COVID way.
I don't dap girls.
What? Okay. The little elbow. I'm not hugging you. Fucking COVID.
Okay,
I don't
the reason
gap
why I
girls you going
say
for a hug.
a couple people they asked me, they're like, oh, like how do you talk to girls? Like you make it seem so. I'm like, what? You just have a conversation? What are you talking about?
Oh, so you want to show people how you speak to girls?
Yeah, how I do, because it's not that serious.
Do you want me to be me though, or like the average girl?
You can't be the average girl because you'll just giggle at everything I say.
So you want me to be me, which I feel like it's a little more difficult than the average girl.
Yeah.
Like I'll play along, but I'm rolling my eyes the whole time.
Yeah, you're not saying a word. Never mind, this won't work.
What? Okay, go ahead. Let's try.
I can't.
Ew, why are you laughing?
Because that's what I do when I'm flirting with girls. I just laugh a lot.
You start off laughing? Mm-hmm. That looks maniacal.
I know.
That's red flag. Okay, go.
Immediately.
One red, yeah. Like I say, if you want to be me, that's a red flag. You come and you're like, like a fucking fox. You ever see a fox Snickers? No, not fucking Swiper. No, foxes go.
That's disgusting.
Like actually, that's what you fucking look like.
Okay, I need a scene. Where are we?
You're the one who said.
I know. I need a scene.
I am out running errands, so like it could be like
no.
A mall,
See, I would never stop you if you're running errands. That's so disrespectful.
I always hear you like, look at that girl. She's walking.
Yeah, I would look, but I'm not gonna stop you. Okay, you look busy. All right.
So where would you stop someone then? Okay, a friend's house. A friend is having a thing.
A get together.
It's not like a party, but it's more than.
Okay, sounds
like
good.
10 people.
Okay,
10 people
cool.
There, yeah.
All right, and it's like a game night kind of thing.
Sure.
Okay, cool.
And I'm meeting you for the first time.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
My name is Deswayne. I'm good. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Jonel.
Jonel. Is it like Jonel or Janelle? Because it sounded like you said Janelle. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You know what? Honestly, either one, because it's technically Jonel. It's an O, but like everyone calls me Janelle. So
do you always blink that much?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Are you actually asking me, or is this like role play? Because now I'm like thinking about blinking. You say that to
Joe,
people?
how do you break character?
You
what is wrong?
Say that to someone?
Joe,
do you always blink them? Okay, ready? I guess. I don't know. Gotta keep my eyes lubricated.
Was that awkward? Did that make you feel awkward?
That was a little out there. I don't know you like that.
Are you gonna notice how much you blink now? Because now you stop blinking. I don't want you to die or anything.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it.
Okay. I'm sorry. Do you drink? Do you want a drink? You want me to pour you a drink?
No, I have one. I think it's over there on the table.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
I drink everything.
But what are you drinking right now?
I don't know. They just poured stuff in my cup.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like Bob. I don't know whose friend's house we're
That's
at.
the best you got, Bob.
That sounds like Billy Bob. Yeah.
That's pretty funny. How do you know Bob?
I actually know Bob's cousin. We're really good friends, and then I met Bob years ago through his cousin. So.
Really good friends or really good friends?
I mean, she and I went to school together, so.
What does that mean?
Like, we just know each other from school. We're just friends. What are you implying?
I didn't imply nothing. I just asked a question. I can't ask questions. I just asked a question.
Yeah, but you're giving me a look. Like,
what look? What does my face look like?
She's not my girlfriend.
I didn't ask if you're a girlfriend. Not at all.
Okay.
You're smiling a lot. Why are you smiling so hard?
I'm just trying to meet you where you're at. You are grinning from ear to ear right now.
Because I'm looking at you. I can't look at you and smile. Look at you, Joe. Get it together. I have a comeback for absolutely everything.
I fucking hate this. Okay.
No, we can stop there. All I did was make you laugh. That's it. That's all it takes.
Yeah, but it's not like you were. It wasn't like you're cracking jokes.
No, I don't.
It was like a.
I'm putting you on the spot. Uncomfortable laugh.
It was like uncomfortable yet friendly.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Okay, so how would you close from there?
How would I close?
Say a game like you said it's game night, right?
Hey, we're gonna play Signal. I want you to be my partner for Signal. Now you're gonna ask why. I don't know.
I wouldn't say why. I'd be like, sure, why not? Like,
okay,
it
cool.
is what it is. I'm not gonna.
This is gonna be our signal. And I'm just gonna blink really hard. We are not gonna make up a signal. You're gonna know when we have a signal, and then we're gonna go play. That's gonna make you be like, okay, let's see how well. And the whole time you have no choice but to keep making eye contact with me. And in that time, I'm speaking with you through my eyes. I am flirting with just looking at you. Signal, what? No. Oh, I'm sorry. And then I'm just going to smile and be like, okay, continue. And, Jesus. Yep. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't fucking crack your knuckles and stretch. I that's not a bad idea. I think the playing a game where like they're forced to be your partner and like
fuck
whatever,
yeah.
I think that's good. What if they're like oh no, like let's play like drinking games. Like everyone's like it's not a partner thing.
What are we playing? Flip cup.
Sure.
I don't want you on my team. You blink way too much. That's not going to be good when it's time to flip the cup. She's not on my team.
Guys, for the record, I really don't blink that much. Like, Des is just... I gotta put it out there.
Dude,
I do think I blink more than the average person.
You blink a lot.
Well, you don't blink a lot because your eyes are very tiny.
I know.
So like,
it's so convenient.
No. Like, this is no shade. But, like, you actually don't blink
No, I know that
so
already.
Compared to you, I'm fucking ready to
That's
fly
what it looks
away.
like.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
For the record, guys, I don't blink a lot. You're so funny.
I'm not, like...
That's what you were doing when you're
No, I
talking to
wasn't.
me. Yes, you were, Joe.
No, I wasn't.
You blinked like 30 times in like 10 seconds.
I did. That one... When you called it out, I wasn't...
And that's why I called it
because
out.
I was thinking. You
No,
put
I
me on the
believe you.
spot.
You just have to be on your feet. I think guys leave too much of a gap that makes it like, okay.
Awkward.
Yeah. Like you came over here, like you wanted to say something. You don't know what you want to say. Okay, bye.
No, I do think that is like a huge...
That's why I just say whatever comes to my mind.
Even if it's... So what Des was doing was called negging.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you like, you make fun of someone in a way to like get them interested.
Yeah.
But like, it's technically a negative thing. Like you're making fun,
Oh,
you're like
for
poking
sure.
fun at them, but like...
I have fucking Tourette's.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Fuck, I knew I shouldn't have came.
Just fucking ruin someone's night.
No, I would just follow you in the home and be like, honestly, I'm so sorry. I was just joking around. You know, I apologize.
I actually like that you blink that much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's cute. That's all. I'm sorry. You know, blah, blah, blah.
What is your approach with someone who's just like very standoffish? Do you give up?
I would not. I would like, I look at people I can and I can't speak to. If
You get the vibe ahead of time.
yeah, that same girl that I went to approach, if I see her and she's in the party and she looks upset, the only way I'll talk to her is if she's completely by herself. You okay? You look upset. How are you upset? We're all having fun. Are you okay? I'm fine. Like, fuck off. Bumbleclot. And I'm gone. You told me fuck off, I'm gone. But usually people who are still at a function and just standoffish, they just don't want to physically be a part of it. That doesn't mean they don't want to talk to anybody.
Fair.
So I don't mind sitting there all night. Oh, Des, are you going to play? Nah. Me and Joe are sitting here talking. We're good. Now you're kind of like, no, go play if you want to. No, I don't want to play. If you're playing, I'll play. But if you're not playing, I'm okay.
Fair.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm good at this shit.
You are. You are. Okay. So who did one of your guy friends ask you that?
Yeah. He called me and he was just like, how do you? And I'm like, you just talk. It's not that hard.
Okay. So for our female listeners, for the ladies, how would you, like, if you were a woman approaching a man?
First of all, you guys would have to approach us. First of all,
I know. Right?
Like, don't just sit there and think we're gonna approach you because, like,
That's why I'm like, that would never be for me, but maybe for one of them.
whoever's brave enough.
It's not even brave enough. It's just like there's not enough interest, and like there's so much truth behind like how girls shoot their shot because it's very subtle. I'm like, if I looked at you for 1.2 seconds and you didn't look back, then
that's it.
That's it.
You're not interested,
Yeah.
and I don't want you no more. Yeah. The problem with girls approaching guys, and this is the only problem I find, is the guy you're approaching is automatically thinking you want to fuck.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, she's just, she's cool. No, it's she came and talked to me. She wants to fuck.
Yeah.
And that's because we're not used to girls talking to us.
I've been a victim of that. Like, specifically when I drink, though, because like I'm very friendly.
Oh, I know.
What do you mean? You've
Like,
seen it?
Joe, I've seen you drink how many times?
Yeah. Oh, like back in the day, though. You haven't seen me like drink and like accidentally flirt because it's always been like our just little friend group.
No, but even in the friend group, you're still very like, I just want you to know you are very handsome. Like,
Who did I say that to? Oh, you're just doing it.
no, you did say it.
To who? You?
No,
Who?
I don't want to say the person's name.
The only other guy?
No, it wasn't the only
When?
other guy. Your birthday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but that's like one of my close friends.
No, I understand. So if you're like that with one of your close friends, if it's somebody you don't know, I could see you going up to a stranger.
That doesn't translate though. No. I wouldn't be that candid with.
If you're drunk.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say someone's handsome. No. My thing is like, first of all, it's not like a club setting because I'm not yelling over the music to people. But
You're fucking cute.
Yeah, no. But like, it's in my head. I'm like, oh, like I'm just being nice. Like, you know what I mean? I'd be like, to a guy, I wouldn't say you're handsome. I'd be like, oh, I like your outfit.
You want to
like,
fuck.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, you look good. Like, I like your outfit.
That's
or
all
your shoes
I'm
are
hearing.
cool. Or like, hey, you want to play and like make a joke.
You
or
want
like,
to fuck.
Honestly, just being friendly.
You want to fuck.
Because most of the time, it's not even like a compliment. Just like, oh, you're playing beer pong. Oh, that was a nice shot. Oh, a nice trick shot.
You want to fuck.
Yeah, that's the thing. And it's just like, literally, I'm just like, what?
As a guy, that's all we see. Because
Yeah.
we're not used to girls talking to us. Like, if you want to have a conversation, fine. But you can't carry the conversation. You carrying the conversation means you want to fuck. But for
I don't feel like I carry it though. I would initiate
like,
and
okay,
I would
go. I'm standing by myself.
Yeah, but you're asking me what to do if I was under the influence, and I'm not right now, so it's hard to like.
You don't know what you do when you're drunk?
No, it's not that, but it's just like you're like you don't think about it. Like now you're asking me to think
All
about
right,
it. I'm
drunk
gonna
Deswayne, right? You're standing off to yourself. Jonel, right? Not Jonel, Jonel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, I'm drunk. First of all, let's clear the air. Yes, I am drunk.
Oh, the air was already cleared.
Okay, good.
I knew that.
Okay, number 2. I just wanted to say I think you are so pretty. Every time I look at you, your eyes are like glistening, and I don't think it's because I'm drunk. I just think you're really pretty, and that's all I wanted to say. I don't want to bother you anymore.
If it's
okay,
not
bye.
because you're drunk, why'd you have to say you're drunk before you complimented me?
Because I didn't want you to think that's why I'm saying it. Truth is, I've been drinking water all night. I just didn't know how you would take what I said.
You're not drinking water. I saw you doing shots.
Okay, yes, I was doing shots. Okay, I'm drunk. Okay, you got me.
You're just a liar?
I just didn't know what to say. I didn't know.
So
how...
if you would lie about that, maybe you're lying about thinking I'm pretty.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't know if I believe
Bob, come here.
Not Bob.
What did I tell you 5 minutes ago when I was standing over there? And now Bob's going to say, oh, he thinks that. All right. And I'm going to look back at you.
You had me until you said the Bob thing, because I was about to be like, not giving this guy the time of day. And I'm like, oh my God, he told his friend.
You see what I'm saying? Come on. I'll witness shits.
But I'm like, Bob, are you lying? You're lying. I know you, Bob.
And
You're
Bob,
lying.
Joe, would I lie to you?
Yeah, you would. Okay, that was good. But you also didn't answer my question. No, seriously, for like a woman, as a guy,
you can't.
There's no way.
If you approach me, no matter what you say to me, you want to fuck.
Can you pass the napkins? Let's get it on. There's seriously no way.
Honestly, in my eyes, no.
This is why I like going to gay clubs and like hanging out with like queer people, because I don't feel like that's like the first thing on their mind. Maybe like the second or third. No, seriously.
No, I believe you.
Well, if it's a gay man, then that's not on their mind at all.
The reason why is because we're not used to it. So the only girls that we're used to approaching us are girls who just want to suck dick or just want to fuck.
I don't either. I don't like. I'm not.
I don't want to do anything.
No. I'm saying I'm not the type to like do that. But when I am drunk, I am friendly. So then, but like me just being like, oh, you're so handsome. Like I'm gonna say that to like one of my best friends. I'm not gonna say that to random Joe Schmo.
Why not? The same way.
Because that is extremely forward.
Well, what I mean is like the same way you can be walking down the street and a guy's like, oh my God, you look very beautiful today, and keeps going. It's just a nice compliment.
Right, but I am not like, oh yeah, let me get the number. Let me try to fuck right after. I'm just like, oh, thank you for the compliment, and I can move on. But some guys are just like, and like women have to be careful with how you open yourself up to men, because some men don't know when to stop. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So it's just like, okay,
don't do it.
Keep him. Yeah, exactly. Like just avoid it.
If you want me to come talk to you, tell me to come talk to you. But if you don't have sex in your mind, then don't talk to me. Like, not me personally, as a guy. Just men. Yeah.
But that's crazy. How can a woman initiate? And then men are like, oh, like, women never come up to us. And it's like, because that's how you guys think.
Yeah. Because the women that come up to us, that's what they want.
Right. But what's wrong with like, okay, what if it's like, oh, he's interesting. I'd like to get to know him. And I do think he's attractive.
You're playing hard to get. You just want to fuck.
No.
That's what my thought process is.
But a lot of women are... Oh, that's the thought process. Because I feel like a lot of women are like, I'd go on a date with him and then maybe fuck him. But like the fuck is like a maybe. It's not a guarantee.
What we hear is, convince me that I should fuck you.
Convince you?
Yeah.
Or convince the girl?
That my job is to convince you that you should fuck me.
Oh, because you think that's already what I'm... considering.
Yeah, I would have sex with him, but like I have to get to know him first. Okay, so he has to try and convince you that he's good enough for you to fuck.
So basically, if men are the ones pursued,
then it's a fucking compliment.
No, but it's only like a sexual thing.
No, I can see you and be like, I want to get to know her.
No, if the men are the ones who are being pursued.
Oh, yes. In my brain, completely sexual. The same way, you can be walking with your boyfriend and somebody tell you you're beautiful. Your boyfriend's not going to be like, what the fuck? You call my girl beautiful?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, a guy and a girl are walking.
Mm-hmm.
There's this girl who looks like a slut. She's walking by and she's like, oh, you are handsome.
So what does a slut look like? A slut can be fully clothed. Walking down the street.
No. Even in winter, they're not fully clothed.
Well, hoes don't get cold.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like the guy's girlfriend feels a type of way of how the girl complimented her man. Do you see what I'm saying?
Sure.
But if it was the other way around, a guy's not gonna like. If I'm just like, oh, you look
Some
really
guys
nice,
go crazy.
And those are the guys who beat their women. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so why do you feel like a man wouldn't be like threatened or whatever?
Because that's like, she's with me. Like, I don't care if you think, of course she looks good. Of course, look at her.
Okay.
Whereas the girl.
Do guys feel differently if like his girl is like out and like, you know, out with the girls, out for a night, whatever, and then she's getting hit? Like, is that different because he's not there? It
depends on if she's holding conversation. If, like, for example, if we're dating and you go out with your girls and a guy is trying to talk to you and you're just like, oh, hi, like, you know, and he's like, oh, can I buy you a drink? And you're like, oh, sure. No. Nobody should be buying you drinks. I don't, like, the fact that you're going out to let guys buy you drink is inviting things that you don't need to invite.
What if it's not buying a drink? What if it's just like a conversation?
If you're having conversation, personally, I don't care. It's just conversation.
Because drunk me is going to have that conversation.
100%. I understand that. 100%.
Drunk me is going to have that conversation.
And you have to know the person you're with. Like, if that's the type of person they are, you can't be mad at them being them.
Yeah.
Because now you're going to tell them what, they can't leave the house? That's
when
crazy.
When the conversation's done, we walk, like, there's no
That's it. Exactly.
Numbers,
no Instagram, no nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care if you thought he was funny, cool, or whatnot.
Yeah, you have the conversation, like, oh, that was a nice lad. And
that's it. Exactly. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that.
But some people would find something wrong with that.
No, those are the people who are insecure in themselves and don't know their partner.
Right, but that's
100%, and that's a problem. I think once you know your partner,
so you can know your partner and still not like that about them.
I don't agree with that.
Like, when I'm in a relationship, I actively try to be less social, which is why
that's not okay though.
Which is why I prefer to just hang out with my friends. No, because
but that's like, not okay. When you're in a relationship, you should be who you are, and like that's what I was telling this girl. Like, if I like you for who you are, then I'm taking you for who you are, not who you are when you're with me or who you think I want you to be. This is who you are. This is who you are. If I don't like it, then why am I with you? Because now you're going to turn into somebody who is not who I like. Even your faults, I should take you for your faults because maybe that's what you like. If I'm with somebody who's an alcoholic and it's a problem, we can get through that together. Mm-hmm. But if you don't want to give up your alcoholism and, you know, whatever, then that's between me. I'm not going to stay here and then make your life and my life worse and us hate each other. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I'd rather leave you and be heartbroken that I left you than to stay and hate you. Like, that doesn't make any sense.
When you say it like that, it doesn't make a lot of sense. But when people are thinking first and foremost, like with their feelings and their emotions, it's not always like rational. People. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like a rational thing.
People are stupid. Absolutely stupid.
I mean, yeah, that's why we hate them.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was just saying, like, you know, like, you don't have to talk to somebody with intention to flirt. Just talk to them. I
personally think that your approach and like the guys who just come from like a more genuine approach, not like, okay, what's my best pickup line?
Yeah.
And like, oh God, come at me with the
which
pickup line.
Which way's the beach? That way.
Just know that I'm roasting you the rest of the night. I'm not taking you seriously. You're not getting my number. You're not getting any of my friends. Like, nobody I know would like take that seriously. If you want to like, I think the only way that can like work is if it's so obviously bad that like you're making fun of yourself.
Yeah.
And then, like, if that's, like, your thing, your approach, and you're like, oh, like, you're just clearly, like, joking. But I don't know.
There's this girl that I would see every day at the gym. I'd see her every day for, like, almost, like, a month, maybe a month and a half. Spoke to her every day, sometimes even for hours. I'd go to the gym and not even work out, just talk to her. And I refused to ask her for her number or anything. And then one day she was just like, why are you talking to me? I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you've been talking to me for this long and you haven't asked me for my number. Okay, what's your point? If you're not going to ask me for my number, why talk to me? I'm like, okay, cool, bye. And I started to walk away and she's like, wait. I'm like, what? Like, and she's just like, okay, like, so this is where you ask for my number. I'm like, okay, well, if you want my number, you know how to get my number. And I left. And within 5 minutes, she texts me.
Well, you just, that's a violation.
It is complete. And that's the first thing I said.
No, I don't even mean like a guy can approach a woman with the intention to get her number, but I just mean like, I think the best approach is just like normal, like, hi, my name is da-da-da, or like the way you did it, like just like casual, chill,
like it's nice, not that serious,
no pickup lines,
nothing,
no like game,
nothing.
I mean, although what you're doing is technically kind of game, but it's like it comes off more genuine. Mm-hmm. And I think if you are approaching someone trying to keep that conversation going, it's on you, right? Because you initiated the conversation. Exactly. And I think that's where the awkwardness comes in.
You want to go somewhere more quiet? No, the fuck she doesn't, you weirdo.
Yeah, don't ask me to go. I don't even know you.
Like, what?
I don't even know your name. You said it just now and it's just like...
No idea. And that's what I actually tell people too when they tell me their names. Like, if you came up with like a group of girls, but I want to specifically speak to you, I'll be like, hi, ladies, how are you? Everyone's good. Do you guys get a drink already? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, my name's Deswayne. What's your name? After everyone says their name, I'm like, I'm not going to lie to you. I probably will not remember any of that because I am not good with names. But I will try. And like,
yeah, no,
like, he's
same.
Funny.
Especially when you're meeting more than like 2 people.
Fuck, I can't do it. 1 is bad enough, man. Fuck.
2 is like, that's ambitious. 3, it's like, I'm not
even going to try. I'm not going to lie to you.
Them. No.
So...
But yeah, I think like a straightforward approach is always the best. And like, yeah, there is a little bit of game, but it's not like overly manipulative. It's just like, hey, like, I'm going to keep this conversation going. I'm going to make you laugh. I'm going to, I'm going to put my best foot forward. Like, you're still being yourself, but you're really just like trying to show, And
you can't be around her all the, the rest of the night.
No, because then you look like a fucking
Exactly.
queer.
You got to let her
But
be.
you can't be too distant.
And then you look at her from a distance while you're drinking your drink in the kitchen and she's looking at you and you give her the eyes and she's like acting like she's not looking at you. I run shit. You
know who did that to me?
No.
Your bestie.
That's disgusting because I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes, I do know that. That's why I was like, what? I know what you're doing, sir. I know what you're doing.
It was like, come over, talk to me, laugh. Ha, 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 ha. We're good. We're friends. We're vibing. And then you interact with other people in the party. I'm interacting with other people. And then we lock eyes and you give me a smirk. And then I smile.
And you're like, what the fuck?
and then that's it. And then you go about your business. And then I've never, to this fucking day, I've never had anyone make eye contact with me like that. That eye contact will do something to you.
I know that.
But in the
I know that.
No. But like in the moment, you're not thinking like that.
Because I was even telling his friend, I'm like, I know what he's doing. And he's like, nah. I'm like, I know it. You might not get it, but I'm black. I know it.
I was just like, oh, okay. But it felt innocent, but it also felt
weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to feel like this is anything because it shouldn't be, but why you keep looking at me and smiling like that?
Yeah. And like the conversation, always innocent, always whatever, always.
That's how we get them.
And then he used to call me something that like only like, I was like, no one calls me that. I was like, maybe like one aunt.
And that's why he chose to call you that.
And then I think when I said that, he was like, well, no.
Excellent. Now I have a name for you myself.
He used to call me Jay. And I'm like, no one calls me Jay. It's Joe. It's Jojo. It's it's not like no one calls me Jay.
God. I used to look at him and be like, I hate this. You want to ride on my bike?
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
See, but I was just like, oh yeah, I'll go for a ride on a motorcycle. What? I'm just like, I've never been on a motorcycle before, and I told you I wanted one, so I was like, might as well.
It's pretty funny.
And he was like, oh, like we almost wiped out, and I was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, like you weren't like holding on, you gotta like lean with me. I'm like, I don't want to lean with like
weirdo.
Yeah, but I was like, well, I do want to
survive.
Yeah. But like, interesting.
Some people are just dumb.
I mean, we've already established I'm a dumb bitch.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you.
You looked at me though.
Oh, when I said some people are just dumb,
mm-hmm.
I thought you would understand where I was going with this.
Oh! I know where you're going.
Okay.
I know where you're going. Listen, I think the moral of this little story is that for men, genuine approach, keep the conversation going. a decent amount of attention so she knows you're interested in her, but
not too much.
Not too much that you look creepy, and not too little that you look like a player or you're uninterested, or that she's just another girl that like if it works out, it works out. Because like if you pay too little attention, then it's just like, oh, he doesn't care, he just like wants the number, like if he can sleep with me, he can sleep
exactly
with me. But if it's too much, it's like, sir, I don't know you, like chill out. So it's just a friendly amount, like interact with other people at the party, blah 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 blah. But if you're a woman, don't approach, because then unless you actually want to fuck, because then that's all you're gonna think you want.
100%. Side note, don't be afraid if a next guy goes and talks to her while you're kind of like being distant. You know, guys will see that and be like, fuck, yeah, she's gonna choose him over me.
Don't get discouraged.
He's light skinned. Oh, fuck. Nah, you know, sometimes she's just waiting for you to save her from talking to this guy because she's trying not to be rude. Yep, I've had those.
So okay, so if a guy sees a girl that he has now done the initial like conversation, whatever, meeting, laughter, and then he's now giving her some space, talking to his friends, doing whatever
Somebody
at the party,
slides
and
in.
then somebody else, like he can't hear, but like she's kind of like laughing, and it looks like they don't know each other, but
it's genuine enough.
Right. What should he then do? What should the next move be?
Absolutely nothing. If she gets up from that guy and goes to the bathroom, or if she keeps looking at you, she does not want to be there.
What if she doesn't look at you while they're having a conversation, but after they disperse, she makes eye contact or smiles or like whatever?
After she disperses,
yeah,
and she looks at you and smiles or something, she would prefer you, obviously, or she wouldn't even have looked your way. You don't matter no more.
So you're saying if she never looks your way again,
then you're a shit out of luck. But if she gets up and goes to the bathroom, be in the vicinity that you know she's gonna walk by.
Okay.
Now,
don't stand outside the bathroom.
No. I just said that's why I said vicinity.
No, I'm not saying it for you. I'm saying it for you listening.
Yeah.
Don't.
Hey.
Oh, fancy meeting you two. No, don't do that.
I would say like stand in the vicinity that like she'd be passing, and she's gonna be like, oh hey, like she's gonna acknowledge you. Obviously, you guys had a great conversation before. And then you'll be like, oh yeah, you're good, everything's okay, yeah, I'm okay. But I'm like, I saw that creep talking to you, and she'd be like, no, it's okay, he's okay, Then okay, it's fine. If she chooses him, it happens. But she'll be like, yeah, man, that guy's so creepy, And there's your opportunity. She will stick by you for the rest of the night so that guy never speaks to her again. And you're welcome. Still don't ask her for her number, though.
No?
No.
At what point should he?
You don't. What I realize is because women are very, like, in their thoughts, the second you're like, oh, so, what's your number? I think you're pretty cool. We should She'll say yes, but it's almost like, okay, fine, I guess. I find it works better if the girl wants you. Because she will find you. Hey, Bob, there's that guy there. I think his name is Deswayne or something. Yeah, Then she'll look you up on Instagram, and she'll do all of that.
Yes, but I also think that women, if you guys have had conversation, like don't just right away, oh, hi, my name is Deswayne. Can
I get your number?
Yeah, like don't just be like, hi, and have like 30 seconds of conversation. Like, so can I get your number? No, not at all. I mean, you know what? Here's the thing. I know it works for some women, but I feel like the percentage is very low. Mm-hmm. If they give it to you, it'll be like a, don't kill me, just take my number. Or like they'll give you a fake number. But I think people don't do fake numbers as much anymore because guys are like, let me call right now, which is also a turn off. Don't call me right away. Don't text me right away. Text me like later that night. Hope you got home safe. It was nice meeting you. Like
100%. Yeah.
Oh my god, you like to meet me? Or like the next day, like, hey, like I had a really great time yesterday. Like, or you know what? You don't even have to initiate a date. Like, just initiate like casual conversation.
Yeah.
Like, did you know that the guy in that blue shirt, he ended up puking all over the place? And just like, oh my god, really? Like, I didn't know that. I left early. Oh yeah.
If I have to ask you for your number,
you left the party early, but I wish you stayed. Like, like stuff like that.
It was so crazy after you left. Yeah.
Yeah, like just casual stuff, and then be like, yeah, I'd love to get together sometime, and then like, I don't know. I don't think anything's wrong with asking her for her number. I think that sometimes if you put it off too much and you make her go searching for, like, that's just, I think that's too many games. You came over to me. You initiated me. You stalked me outside the bathroom. You're talking about this guy's a creep and that guy's a creep. You want my number, just ask for my number. Because we've already established.
If you want me to ask for your number, this is how it's going to come out.
But the thing is, we've established this rapport between us already. It's not like you just came and asked me for the number right away.
I love the chase. If I have your number, it's over. It's over.
No, but that's just you. You can't give that advice to most men.
If you have her number and you flop, it's over. So once you get her number, you better know what to do with it. Because this messaging, oh, I have to wait 24 hours. You're dumb. Because in 24 hours, her ex is back in the picture.
No, I just said that same night. Just be like,
yeah,
hey, I had a great
that's
night.
what guys have the
Loved
issue
meeting
with.
you.
I got her number. Now I gotta wait. Wait for fucking what?
It's not fucking 2004.
Wait for Scooby Doo? No fucking way. Oh my god, I'll message you right fucking now. As soon as you walked away, I couldn't stop thinking about you.
I don't know what that means.
I just said it. I don't know. It just came out of my mouth. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You're becoming that like old person. I feel like that's something like your mom would say.
Shit just comes out. I don't know.
And you're like, what does that mean? I don't know. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, and like because I'm very, I don't know how to ask people and like, oh, can I have your number? No, that's weird. That sounds weird.
You don't ask people for their number.
If I do, I say it and make myself seem awkward. Okay, so I know you're about to leave, and I said I wouldn't do this, but I do want to keep talking to you because I think you're pretty funny.
So you're seeming awkward on purpose?
On purpose.
That's so manipulative.
Yeah.
Des.
What? You think I'm accidentally awkward? I'm awkward on purpose.
I know, but like, I didn't know like in that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like all this giggling, that's flirting. Like I'm not giggling because I'm like, oh, he's awkward and shy. No. Fucking flirting. The fuck?
True, because when you're not flirting, it's stone face.
It's stone, exactly. So you're
watching everyone, you're observing the room, you're da-da-da-da-da. It's like, no.
Hey Joe, so yeah, I just heard you're leaving. You know, before you go, I was wondering, can I get your number?
Yeah.
See, that feels weird.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like, nigga.
Because you seem more confident.
No, I like the girls. I found that girls like the kind of shy but not shy.
Girls like that shit, but women don't. Boo-boo.
Yeah, the women don't like to give sex either, but the girls.
He's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, I can't believe you said that. I don't know. I just feel like I was actually hoping you'd have some advice for the girls. Like I feel like we have nothing.
You guys
for
have
them.
no hope.
Damn.
No hope.
You know what?
Even if you send your friend, you know you want to fuck. No matter what you say, you want to fuck. I'm not lying to you. Like if we're playing a game and like you seem to be interacting with me more, you want to fuck.
Okay, here's the type of person I am, right? One time I was in an elevator. It was me, the guy I was dating, like me and my boyfriend, and a random guy just got in the elevator. But this guy, he looked like a fucking K-pop star. Like his hair was like a dark blue, but it was like metallic. It was like really cool. Mm-hmm. And we're all sitting in the elevator, and I was like, I really like your hair. And he was like, well, thank you. We get out of the elevator. Oh, he was like mostly joking. He's like, oh, you're gonna flirt with someone right in front of me. I was like, what? Like to me, that's not flirting.
No, not
like
at all.
you can just give like a compliment, but like men sometimes, I don't know. I feel like it's like challenging their man. Like, how dare you? I was like, it was right in front of you. If I was trying to flirt,
See, I think it's an ego thing. That's all it is.
I was like, your hair doesn't look good. So
like, what do you want me to say?
I don't know, but like that's the type of person I am. So like, imagine that, but like more free and friendly because I'm drunk. So people are just like, oh, no.
Oh my god, what color is that? Oh my god, yeah, I did it. Now you're talking too much.
Yeah, but to me, I'm just vibing. Like I'm not thinking anything.
Like, that would make me laugh if I know you're drunk and I know you.
Right.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be like, okay,
like
my girl's flirting with somebody.
See me, if you see, like, just me and you, if you see me like with my phone and I'm probably getting someone's Instagram.
Yeah.
But I do that with guys. I do that with girls. I
Yeah.
do that with like, you know, the drunk me. I've made friends with fucking married couples. I got both their numbers in my phone.
Yeah.
It's like because you know, like you can't get the husbands.
No, of course not.
No. You can't. And the thing is, like, you gotta befriend the wife. But like, if the husband's cool, I've never asked for that. But take my number too.
Nope.
I'm like, listen, I will. I'm not gonna be part of your little
whatever you guys think is
love
going on
triangle,
here.
But we can all hang out, like no problem. Especially on vacation, you can never trust the couples on vacation because they really want to try to bring you back to their room and do things.
Okay.
And you're just like, oh my god, no.
I'm just a little girl.
Well, no, adults like don't, not a little girl. On the inside, I am. Okay. Interesting segue. Because we have some listener questions.
Okay.
We have some listener questions. One of them, okay, I won't lie. This one brings me a little bit of joy. Not too much, because I'm not as vindictive as Deswayne. But it brings me a little bit of joy because this person kind of came for you.
Okay.
Based off of last week. Hold on. Where is it? Did I delete the email?
I want you to understand. My heart is pounding, and I'm ready to say some shit, huh?
Why? You don't even know what it is.
All I heard was this person came for you.
A little bit. But like in the way Melissa, right?
Yeah, I almost told her about herself.
So a couple weeks ago, if you guys listened to that one, what do we call that? It was 2 weeks ago.
I hate people.
Yeah, that episode. A listener, low-key came for us, but it was like
fair enough.
Respectful.
It was respectful.
I mean? Yeah, so I feel like,
this is not as respectful.
We'll see.
Okay.
So this is anonymous.
Sorry, I'm preparing.
Okay. Hi, Joe and Des. I'm a big fan of this podcast, and I'm
obviously not if you're saying Joe first, but go ahead.
And so you're already salty.
I'm so mad already.
I'm gonna ask you to just
okay.
You don't know what they're gonna say.
I don't.
They're a big fan. They like you, Des.
I don't like that.
I'm a big fan of this podcast, and I'm writing with good intentions.
No. This is like, not to be racist. No.
Hold on. I want to scroll. Shit. Okay.
You don't understand. My heart is pounding already. I hate.
Okay, I just scrolled back to Melissa's email, and she said, I'd like to start off by saying all of my opinions are coming from a good place.
You see what I'm saying?
Not judgmental.
You see what I'm saying?
And then she ripped us a new asshole. Which, by the way, Melissa?
Yeah.
Yes, I was about to say Marissa. We didn't take offense. Don't worry. I'm just making jokes. People never know. Anyways, I'm writing with good intentions, but something that you guys discussed in the last episode doesn't sit well with me. Des, you said that you are now in a poly relationship, but you also mentioned that the girls are just starting to form a bond separate from you, and that most of their time and interaction is with you one-on-one, and secondary, all three of you together. You also mentioned that one of them said that she loved you after sex one time. I believe that one or both of these women may be in a situation called poly under duress. Poly under duress is when someone agrees to a relationship, to open up a relationship, not because it's what they initially wanted, but because that's what their partner or potential partner wants. So they convince themselves that this is what they want because they want to be with you, even if it isn't what they want. Now, if this is the case, it's not always the initiator's fault. So I'm not saying that you are to blame. I'm just saying that you should look into why the other parties want to be a participating member of this relationship. Because if they would have preferred a one-on-one relationship, but are convincing themselves that they are with being poly, especially if they haven't been in a poly relationship before, then there might be a problem. It seems that you are the V poly, meaning that you are the hinge that holds the two together, aka the pivot partner. But sometimes there's a typo. Sometimes one of these partners feels strongly that they have to be in a poly relationship, and then put in like parentheses, like not because you are necessarily forcing them, but because you would otherwise not want to be with them, and they may want to be with you so badly that they force themselves into this situation, which will always end up badly. I also felt the need to bring this up to you because it seems like poly under duress, specifically because the relationship seems heavily sex-based, which is absolutely not a negative thing in a healthy relationship. However, hold on, which is absolutely not a negative thing in a healthy relationship. However, when that is the foundation of the relationship, it is not truly poly. It is just a glorified threesome arrangement. You mentioned some sort of rules which are important, so I don't mean to imply that you were doing everything wrong. This just sounds a lot, all caps, a lot like a situation that hit close to home, and I wanted to warn you and any other listeners that there can be some serious repercussions. For anyone who may be listening, it is okay to have a glorified threesome, but convincing yourselves that you are something that you are not can be very damaging, especially if feelings and emotions are involved. Don't trick yourself into thinking that you're down for something just because you love or have strong feelings for another. Even if you like the other party doesn't mean that outside of the situation that you would have considered being with them. That's a sign that it's poly under duress. For context, I am a male in my 30s.
Do it.
I've been there and done that, hence why I'm trying to warn so strongly. With all of that being said, I hope you don't take any offense. I'm not trying to imply that you are doing anything wrong, just simply stating that you may not know of this, so it's something to look out for. Thanks for your time.
Okay, I'm not as upset as I thought I would be.
I told you to chill.
No, I didn't want to chill. Okay, everything you said was correct. You're not wrong in terms of what these words mean, and
I actually had never heard of poly under duress before.
No, neither have I. But when he explained it, it makes sense. However, when I say that,
wait, hold on before you. I want like a textbook definition.
Oh,
poly under duress. Poly under concrete slab. Poly under duress is when someone, often a longtime partner, sometimes with kids, are told or feel that they have to accept opening up their relationship. Oh, this is a whole Reddit forum. I don't want Reddit. What is poly under duress? Some people are poly under duress, PUD. They agree to open up a marriage or relationship not because it's what they want, but because they were given an ultimatum. We're open / poly or we're over. Oh, this one too. V-poly that they mentioned, anonymous, says when you have 3 partners, but one person is like the pivot partner, so they're dating the 2. They can go like either way, but not the other 2 are not necessarily, involved with each other. But yes, okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so what I will say with that is, thank you for the words of advice. I will be sure to speak to them about this. Damn well sure I will be. Because I'm very open about a lot of things, especially now in life. I'm just like, yo, honestly, it's the truth. If you don't like the truth, it is what it is. This was not my idea. Both these other people were women. Hey, people, aren't they?
They are.
I don't know what they identify as today, so I'm just gonna go with people.
Sure.
Both these people, they came to me separately and had this in mind, and I told them that it was, that's up to them to speak about, because in no shape, way, or form do I want to be the person who's like, well, we did this because of you, and no, those days are over, and I'm not a part of that no more. So I made that very clear.
Des is like, if anyone's under duress, it's me.
When I say, like, I've known both of them longer than they've known each other, for sure. I've had a friendship with both of them longer than they've had with each other. So they both had this in mind. So now it's like, okay, since they have, it's like, when you're dating somebody, or when you want to date somebody or start to be in a relationship with somebody, you get to know each other, and you go on dates. They did all that stuff, the one-on-one stuff. They decided, you know what, they do like each other, or whatever the case is, and they both were like, we can definitely do this. We speak to each other every day. The 3 of us, we speak to each other one-on-one. They have secrets between themselves that I told them, don't fucking tell me. You guys do. Like, I like to make sure things aren't like, okay, we're doing this for him. Because at first it can start off like, we want to do this, same thing you're saying. And then it turns into, okay, we're doing it for him. No, don't do this for me.
Right.
Do it.
You encourage them to have their own things separate of you.
Yes, and they want to as well.
Yeah. I'd be tired of you after so.
I would be tired of me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Exactly. So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them was on the terms of, guy, girl that they want to be with. They're not too sure, blah, blah, blah. So this was, they told me this was helpful to them because now they get both.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't have to worry about, okay, am I making one jealous over the other one? Because I don't give a fuck.
And everyone's in it together.
Exactly.
It's not like they are the pivot person dating 2 separate people.
Exactly.
Everyone's kind of in it together. So it's open.
Yeah.
Communication.
So I do like what you were saying. A lot of the stuff that you're saying is like things that I did fear, and I definitely did speak about, and we're very open. Like, even if, they want time together and they're like, okay, Des, like, we kind of want to hang out together, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, go for it. Like, I don't care.
Yeah, the guy's about about to take a nap.
You see what I'm saying? So they go to like my house. Like I'm the pivot point there. It seems like it because I live completely like by myself. So it's like, oh yeah, you go to the house that you can do whatever because you're by yourself. So that's the only reason why I'm the pivot point. If one of their houses were like, okay, you know, they weren't renting and they didn't live where other people are and stuff like that, then for sure maybe they would be seem like the pivot point. But that's the only reason I think it sounds like, you know, it's because of me.
You're saying it's to me it sounds like it started because of you because they know each other through you, but that doesn't mean that you are
I'm the reason there.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you are the reason they know each other, but not necessarily the reason why this arrangement is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's like they're around each other a lot. Oh, you know, she seems kind of cool. I want to get to know her. Oh, she's cute. Oh, yeah. And then they get to know each other. Oh, like I like her. Okay, cool. You tell her you like her. Don't tell me. I don't care. Oh, I kind of like you. I have a crush on you. And then, yeah, okay. And here we are.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, hey, we learned something new at least.
I learned that I'm not poly under duress. Or under concrete.
Poly under concrete. I mean, I think you're just learning that, like, what it means.
Yeah. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I guess it's like you could feel that, but like I didn't even know there's a term
By the way,
for it.
Sorry, anonymous.
Are you gonna give him a name?
No, I'm not.
Why?
Because I don't like the way they came for me.
Why?
It wasn't bad. I just don't like when people single me out.
Oh, please.
What should we call?
I feel like it's like a rite of passage on this podcast.
Like I feel like he's like a Daniel.
If you write in, you gotta
the way he rolled in sounds like a Daniel.
And I love that he came for you this time.
No, that's okay. I don't mind.
Guys, we actually don't mind it. Like if
no, not at all.
Especially if you're like a regular. Like we love having that like joke. I mean, this wasn't a joke.
I mean, even if you're not a regular and you make it sound like you're a regular, like, hey guys, I love listening. First episode.
No, but you know what I mean. Like you guys can joke with us. Like it's not.
Yeah. But I am very interested in
this one. It didn't sound like hostile because I think he was trying to be like,
he's just warning.
I'm not saying this is you, but
these are the signs that you should. Yeah. Which I do want to know more about your situation and how that went. I have a friend in England, London.
London, England.
She doesn't live in England. She lives in London though.
London, Ontario.
No.
England is the country, darling.
What did I say?
You said it doesn't live in England, but
she lives in London. I'm so funny. Anyways,
so you're saying it's not London, but it is somewhere in England.
Yeah.
Manchester.
I don't know.
Liverpool.
I don't know.
Okay, but it's not London.
No,
but it is England.
Yes.
Yeah. Stupid.
And she was also in she was the third. Mm-hmm. Like the couple was there, and then she ended up being the third.
Yeah.
Which she, that lasted a couple years, but then it turned into jealousy. The guy was jealous of the relationship between her and the girl, and then she just chose to exit herself because there was no need. Like you guys had your thing going for years. So like I talk to her and like, she tells me things, and so I like to know what to look for so that when I see it coming, I'm like, oh, group meeting. Yeah. So yeah, I want to know like how yours was, how it went, like how it started. The whole story.
Why you're so triggered.
Yeah, we don't have to read it on air. I just want to personally know if you don't mind it being read on air. We love a juicy story. I'm just saying.
I hate you. Des is just saying like if you have any pointers to help him out to avoid making the same mistakes,
which is what you just did,
or one of your like if you have any warnings to give him. Whether you want them to be
not just warnings, I want to know his story.
Okay, well, let's start slow. Like,
I'm gonna name you Daniel.
Let Daniel open up on his own.
No, Daniel, come on, what?
Damn, Daniel.
That's why I called him Daniel, because in my head I was like, damn, you didn't have to come for me like that.
That's actually why you named him Daniel. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't with you. Okay,
but thank you. I appreciate it. I like the fact that like. You guys are listening, and when you feel the need to write in, you're like, no, I can't let Des go down this rabbit hole. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm just being a dick when I said
y'all
me.
could have let me know about my rabbit hole months ago.
No, we did.
No, you didn't. No, the listeners, nobody did.
Because I did. Because I did, Joe.
Now I'm getting the girl. You fucked up. But like, no one said shit to me back then. I'm just like, oh, it's just Des. Des doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I can't stand you guys. Wait, hold on.
We have one more?
We have one more. I just don't know where the hell it is.
One of these.
Okay, so we have another one. Again, thank you, Anonymous, aka Daniel. We appreciate. I know.
Sorry.
This.
Okay, I'm just making sure you know. Don't.
Chill,
yeah,
bro.
chill.
Yeah. It jumped down my fucking throat. Okay, so this is. Should we use your name? No. So this is another Anonymous. But the subject is friends with benefits.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. All ears on deck. Yeah. Okay, ready. Go, miss.
You call me miss?
Yes, miss.
I don't like that. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Okay, it says, "Hi guys, I am 22."
Jeez.
Which, first of all, you like hearing the ages and whatever because you're like, nobody ever told me.
I love it.
Hi guys, I'm 22 and I've been seeing this guy on and off for a couple of months.
That's a problem. Sorry. I'm so excited.
Why is it a problem?
On and off for a couple of months? Couple of months and you're already on and off? That's crazy. You either see or you don't see. If it's years.
You either see or you don't see.
If it's years, I can understand on and off. But couple of months on and off? That's crazy.
Well, a couple is 2. I feel like it has to be more than 2.
It is more than 2. But I mean, like, okay,
off.
2 months we're good.
No,
and now we're not talking. Okay, we're good again.
Okay. On and off for a couple of months. I think we both like each other, but we both agreed that we are not suited for a relationship. So we want to move forward with a healthy... Des.
I'm so excited.
Des.
I'm so excited.
Des. Why are you like getting pumped up? Stop. I wish you guys could see him. Like, it's so extra.
Okay. That's it. Shut up.
Yeah, please. I think we both like each other, but we both agree that we're not suited for a relationship. So we want to move forward with a healthy friends with benefits situation. Do you guys have any pointers for me to help make sure no feelings are caught or no lines are crossed? I want the friends with benefits to work out, but I don't want to catch any real feelings for someone who I don't think is good relationship material. Thanks.
Do you have anything to say, Joe?
I have a couple pointers. What you mean?
Oh, for sure. Go for it.
What you think? You think?
Go for it. Because I'm about to rip this apart.
What?
No, I know that you'll have something to say. I just want to make sure you have something to say before I rip this apart. Because I could have just jumped in and been like, ah.
What do you mean rip it apart? In a negative way?
Oh, in a complete negative way.
No.
Oh, I'm going to tear this apart.
Since when did we switch roles? Since when am I about like, yes, friends with benefits?
Oh,
and
you will find out when I'm done.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, let me go first. Okay. First and foremost, are we going to give her a name? She's anonymous, so you want to give her a name?
I named Daniel. You name her.
Jamie. I'm feeling Jamie.
Okay. I was just running back if we have a Jamie, but no.
I don't think we do. Can I tell you, for some reason I thought of Zoe 101. And I thought of like Jamie Lynn.
I was thinking of Frozen. I was going to call her Elsa.
Absolutely not. Jamie is better.
That's why I said you name her.
Yeah, no, thank you. Elsa, let it go. Okay, any pointers? So she doesn't want to be attached, but she wants to have like a healthy friends with benefits situation. I think first and foremost, you can't make it too frequent. I think if you are seeing them like every night or like clockwork, like 3-4 times a week, I think naturally you're going to get attached. So my first pointer would be to say not too frequent. And also with that, when they do come by or you go to them, no sleepovers. I think like obviously, you want to hang out before, get food, talk a little bit, but like don't stay and like cuddle, don't sleep over, just do what you got to do, and when you're done, you're done. What do you think about that? You're good? You look like you're pondering.
I'm not pondering nothing.
You're still gonna rip it apart?
I'm ripping this apart.
Okay. No sleepovers, not too frequent. I also say no dates. Like if you want to hang out before, obviously it's not just like open the door and fucking drop the rope. Like you need a little bit of emotional lubrication, shall we say? But well, yeah, you know what I mean. Like a little conversation. Yeah. Like maybe like order food, but like we're not going to a restaurant. We're not we're not dressing up. Like no like dates. I also think that like, I don't know. I think when you are constantly, like when you're not with the person physically, when you're constantly texting them, I think that could be a problem. Because, how do I describe it? you know, like when you get a text from someone that you've been thinking about and you smile, like you want to text back right away. That is the beginning steps of catching feelings. When someone's name pops up on your phone and you get excited, that's a problem. Mm-hmm. So avoiding that whole, like, we don't mess, like, if we message, it's just for this one thing, we'll see each other. Like, you guys can be cool, but, like, you shouldn't be that cool. Like, you guys obviously know each other on and off for a couple months. You guys know each other well enough to know that it wouldn't work. Keep it at that. Like, we're not trying to get too deep emotionally. We're not trying to talk about your childhood. Don't send me, like, funny memes and fucking videos throughout the day just to let me know you're thinking about me. Like, try to avoid that. I think that's what I would say to, like, have healthy boundaries.
Okay.
Yeah. Before you rip her a new one, what do you think about my points?
I agree with some of them and none of them.
None of them because you're gonna rip it apart.
Exactly.
But some of which ones? I feel like this is so weird. I feel like I'm the one who's like, no, you shouldn't have a friend. Like, why are we switching positions?
The reason why I say that is we've had this conversation in the past on
me and you.
Me, you, and our old co-host.
Okay.
On friends and guys and girls being friends.
Sure.
It depends on what you look at when you say the word friends. If me or you are friends with benefits, and now you decide you're going to get a significant other because now you want to date just not me. If we're friends, I should still be able to be around you guys.
But what I'm describing
is not
a friendship. No.
So it's not friends with benefits. It's a fuck buddy. That's somebody.
Okay, sure.
And even then, we are not ordering pizza. You're coming here, dropping draws, getting to business, out.
I feel like you can't. Like, you gotta.
No, because
have a
now,
1-2
when we have conversation, we're getting to know each other on an emotional level.
We already know each other. We knew it wouldn't work out. How was your day? How was work?
No,
no.
Because now it comes across as you care. Now it comes across as you care. You're asking a certain question. Oh, how's your mom?
Please.
How's your mom? I remember you said she was in the hospital. Yeah, Feelings, there are no such thing as friends with benefits.
I think you can have a little bit of conversation.
No, absolutely not.
I agree that you shouldn't. You shouldn't get too personal.
That's why people who pay for these things to avoid all of that.
I mean, very true.
Because let me, who used to believe in friends with benefits, tell you firsthand.
If they see that person that they pay too frequently to, they could still catch feelings. So you really
and that's why they don't.
And that's the thing. You cannot be seeing them all the time.
You
it just wouldn't work.
Can't be friends.
Okay, to me, when I thought friends with benefits, I feel like everyone's describing a fuck buddy, but they just call it. It sounds more.
No, this sounds like she wants a friends with benefits. He's cool. This is what. Yes, I'm reading in between the lines. I told you this is what guys do. He's cool, but not cool enough to be with because she doesn't fully trust him. He doesn't want to be in a relationship.
We're not suited for a relationship.
First of all, she wants a relationship. She wouldn't mind being with him, but she doesn't trust him.
I want the friends with benefits to work, but I don't want to catch any real feelings for someone who I don't think is good relationship material.
Exactly. She doesn't believe he's good relationship material, so she doesn't want to be with him because of how he is. Well, she said she wants to be with him. Joe. You think
every woman wants to be with the guy?
Joe.
No. Hey, let me tell you something. Sometimes the girl doesn't want to be with the guy.
She wants to be with him.
No, she doesn't.
She wants to be with him, but he's a fucking whore, and I can't trust him.
How about you stop trying to read between the lines and you just go off of what the
person
fucking says?
Fuck that. Jamie, I need you to write back in and tell me if I'm wrong. You do like him.
Girl.
You are catching feelings for him and you're trying to stop it. But you love having sex with him and he's okay. And
maybe the dick's good, but he's not.
I understand that. But you already like him. It's already too fucking late. You're trying to separate something that already started. You cannot do that because now.
No, because
friends with benefits. I should be able to talk to you and be like, yeah, I'm fucking this girl. I'm gonna go fuck this girl right now. You should be like, okay, do your thing. Yeah, come see me when you're done.
I know. Well, not maybe when you're done. Maybe a next date, another night. Not when you're nasty.
So it's not friends with benefits.
Not the same night. Even if I was paying for it, she needs to freshen up or he needs to freshen up. I
will. I'm gonna go home, shower, and come check you.
I don't know about same night. I don't know about that. But come to me tomorrow night. But no, listen, I totally get what you're saying, but I think you are underestimating the fact that like she could literally just be like, yo, I like this guy's cool. Like he's not, he's easy on the eyes. The dick is good enough that I want to keep having it, but like I'm not interested in that way. Sometimes
then she would not be writing in.
Sometimes you're just not interested. But if you know yourself, and obviously this young lady
knows that she's catching feelings.
She knows that if she continuously has sex with someone, she's going to catch feelings. Because remember, sex is a lot more emotional and intimate for women than it is for men. It's like biologically, we are more likely to catch feelings.
And that's why she doesn't want to date him. But you're going to keep having sex with him and you don't want to date him. So when the guy you want to date comes along, you're going to be like, okay, let's not have sex yet. Let's wait. Meanwhile, your friends with benefits was digging out your crotches with no emotion.
It's like right now, listen, I like what it is right now. Let's vibe. Obviously, I mean, I shouldn't say obviously. I'm assuming she didn't say she's looking for anyone else. She's like, I just want to do my own thing. I just want to have the dick that we both agreed on. And then I can not catch feelings and just focus on myself.
Jamie?
What's wrong with that?
Jamie?
Yeah, Jamie, let us know.
I'm letting you know.
No.
I'm letting
You're
you know.
You're asking her. You're not letting her know.
I'm letting her know. You do like him already. You don't want to admit it.
Listen.
And
you are doing to Jamie what you tried to do to me.
And I was right.
You're trying
mostly.
to say
I was mostly right.
That Mr. Busy
wasn't busy at all. Yes. Was avoiding. Yes.
Right. But like you're saying it as it's definitive.
It is definitive.
He said that you're wrong about certain things. And I said that my friend Des thinks that he's right because he thinks he knows all about men and how men think.
Yes.
And he was like, you weren't wrong about everything, but you weren't right about everything.
I was right.
You weren't right about everything.
He just didn't want to admit certain things.
He said he was happy that I could talk to him about other men.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it doesn't hurt.
Des.
I'm glad we're still friends. Because if you ignored me, I don't know what I would do. Jamie.
And I think Jamie is in the same boat as me in the sense like I could hook up with this guy. Not that I would. He has a girlfriend. And like not feeling the type of way.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do? Or Jamie?
The fact that Jamie is writing in, if you are Jamie writing in, you feel some type of way. No. Because you would not be asking this question. How to keep a friends with benefits with no catching feelings? If you didn't feel nothing, you wouldn't be worried. Because I don't like this guy.
No. I think it's about setting healthy boundaries. Because obviously
there are no healthy boundaries with friends with benefits.
No, you need to like them enough to want to sleep with them. But you don't like them enough to want to pursue
the more you sleep with them, the more you'll want you feel like you have some kind of ownership, and that's when shit gets
exactly. But that doesn't mean that she actually likes him. Just because the endorphins and the hormones are going doesn't mean no. Look how many people the dick is so good and they're blinded and he's like, yo, this is a toxic relationship. It's not real love. The person doesn't even.
I didn't say it was real love. I said she likes him.
I don't even know if you really like them, but you're just so blinded by the. I know people.
That's because you like them.
By the devil ass dick.
That's because you like them.
No.
Yes.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
From you have a hint of feelings for your friend and you guys are sleeping together, no good. Let me tell you. I was team friends with benefits for years.
Okay, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm
warning you.
Damn straight.
I've been there.
Everybody who's listening, friends with benefits does not work. One person, I'm not saying it's going to be her. I'm saying it is her, but one person always ends up overstepping their boundaries. As a friend, you cannot fucking tell me where I can go and where I can't go. As a friend, if I tell you I'm going to go sleep with Ashley and you and Ashley are best friends, you can't be upset about that. Because that's not your fucking business.
You know what's funny? And I won't claim this as my original idea. I heard this on a different podcast, but they were talking about like friends with benefits and whatever. And this one woman, she was saying that when she had a friends with benefits, it was very like distant and whatever. But specifically, she actually had someone who was just a cuddle buddy. So like that person was able to fulfill the emotional need, side, but they did not have sex. Meanwhile, the other person they kept it.
That's
like,
pretty fucked up.
No emotions, and sex was like, you know what I mean. And that's how she was able to fulfill that need without catching feelings for one or the other. I mean.
No, I hear it. Good for her. You know, do what you got to do, but that's pretty fucked up. You want me to fucking cuddle you while somebody's deep stroking your bumba clot?
Well, no, but like, what if
obviously the person agreed because they're gonna take what they can get.
Yeah, if you're cuddling someone for months on end,
every guy is going to cuddle to get what they want.
No, but like it was.
No, it was an agreement.
She made it seem like it was like a known thing. She wasn't like leading him on.
The same way we have said, like majority of your guy friends, majority of your guy friends would sleep with you, regardless of how you feel, how you think.
Yeah,
they feel.
that's what men say.
Because we are men and we know. Yes, because we know We like the way we as guys talk to each other. The second a girl steps in the room, all of that changes. That is why I hate going on Instagram and TikTok and seeing men be like, yeah, ladies, if a fella does this, why the fuck are you telling her?
Because we need to know.
No, you don't need to know. You need to mind your business. The same way I can have a whole bunch of guy friends come in here and they're like, oh my God, Joe is sweet. Oh my God, the things I would do to her. I'm not going to be like, fellas, listen up here. That's my friend. Don't talk to her about her like that.
Why wouldn't you?
I'm going to come to you and be like, Joe, they think you're sweet still. But I'm not going to get into detail.
Anymore. Is that?
Scarborough, come on.
They still say that?
Of course.
They still say that?
Of course. I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, Joe, they said they would fucking pillage your village and put you on a no.
Wait, I'm sorry. Pause. Pillage
your village? Yes.
I've never fucking heard that.
Oh, I'm
before.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Is that like a thing people say?
No, I heard it one time and I love it.
One time, yeah. Pillage your village?
Yeah.
I've never heard that in my life.
Oh, sorry.
That's so funny. I think that's hilarious. Sorry, I couldn't move forward without addressing that.
Guys have a certain thought process. If I'm this guy sleeping with Jamie, and Jamie agrees to this friends with benefits, yes, I get to fuck who I want, and I get to fuck you too, and you can't say nothing about it. Now, as we're fucking and you're asking certain questions, it could be as simple as, "Oh, what did you do today, bitch? Get out of my business." To you, you're rolling. Oh, it's just a simple question. We are guys. We don't take anything you say as a simple question.
Why?
Because we are taught not to trust you. Honestly,
guys. I think that's probably I can say confidently, like, that's the thing I hate the most about men. And it's not like you said, it's not your fault. It's like you guys are like programmed to think that. But I hate that. Because like, why can't I just like have a straightforward...
How are you feeling? I'm fine. Oh, okay. She's fine. Go about my day. You saw I was upset and you couldn't... That's what we hear more than the, oh, I'm not okay, we need to talk. We hear lies before we hear the truth. So anything you guys have to say,
I guess,
is a lie to us.
But like, I think for me, it's because like I'm like, that's not how like my mind works, right? If you come and ask me how I'm doing and like maybe I don't want to talk about it or maybe I'm mad at you, I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna piss right now. I just don't want to talk about it though.
That makes sense.
That's what I would say though. If you say how are you, I'm like, oh,
now,
fine.
Okay.
I'm actually fine.
Now to make it fair. Now you're pissed. Okay, let's talk about it. I don't want to talk about it right now. Okay, fine. So you're telling me when it's time for you to talk about it, you come to me and you're like, okay, I'm ready to talk. What if I'm not ready to talk? That part is never respected when the guy's like, I don't want to talk about it right now.
No, but that's the thing. I'm not like that.
I know, but that's you as a whole.
But that's what I'm saying. I personally,
and that's why I'm telling you, I know most guys because you don't know most guys.
But I hate that because I can't be myself without people thinking that there's like
Correct.
ulterior motives.
Correct.
But I feel like, is it the way I am better? Just
yes,
straightforward?
It's just not the norm. But the norm is based off of what most people do. Most people do not do what you do.
I'm my dog. He's like,
I'm over this shit.
He's like, not all men. Listen, I get what you're saying, and I do. I totally understand that. Like, fine, but like, to
me, your friend, if they have any type of respect for you, they will not make you a friends with benefits. Fuck that.
But they've only been seeing each other for a couple months. It didn't sound like they were like long term.
It doesn't matter if you call me a friend,
and it was on and off.
Don't be whoring me out to yourself. Fuck out of here.
Okay.
Fuck out of here. If you want me, you want me. If you don't want me, just say you don't want me.
But like you said, most men are not gonna deny that opportunity.
No, for sure. If she's giving it, that's what I'm telling her. Don't give her that.
If he's sexually attracted to her and she's like, yeah, let's do this, and he's like, yeah, okay, then like,
yeah, I just don't want to catch feelings for you, which means you know you're going to.
She knows herself. I don't think
so. Then don't do it. Don't do it. If you know you're gonna, you sleep with people.
But I'm taking this as like she knows herself, like anyone who she has sex with regularly.
So then don't.
Fair.
Don't.
Okay, yeah, you know what? I can't
save yourself the trouble and don't.
I can't argue it does on that point. It's like, if you, no, seriously.
No, it's the way you said on that point.
On that point, I can't argue it does. It's like, okay, if you want to talk about this particular guy, I feel like let her do what she wants. But it's like, if you know, like, you can't do it with anyone, then maybe just don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just go to the sex
Especially
shop,
because you're
get
22.
a nice little toy.
Ooh, and he's probably older too. Trust me, I know. And when he's
you
older,
think he's older?
Of course he's fucking
like,
older.
Like how much older? They're like 25, 27,
yeah, he's
30?
No, he's younger than 30. I think he's like 26.
Yeah, I feel 26
He's
too.
fucking 26. that maniacal fucking dickhead.
Okay.
Sorry for all the 26-year-olds out there.
Oh no, I just meant like this one guy. We don't know if he's maniacal.
No, he is. No. I used to really, truly, strongly believe in friends with benefits, and just going through strongly. I was team friends with benefits over relationship any day.
I believe that.
And like looking back at it, it made sense. But the fact that it looks like it makes sense is what doesn't make sense. Because if you are a friend, you are a friend. I shouldn't be look at you anything other than a friend. And when you put friends with benefits, now your judgment of a friend gets clouded.
Thoughts of like two friends having sex one time, not
if it happens, it happens. And as long as you guys talk about it and be like, okay, you know, we were both drinking, that shouldn't have happened kind of thing, fine.
Okay.
If that's the honest truth. But if it's the truth, like, oh my God, I've been waiting for this for 6 years. Oh my God. That's a problem.
Yeah.
And most guys are. Like, I have one friend, I saw her maybe 2 weeks ago Friday. I've known her for 5-6 years. And since the day I met her, I was flirting with her. And like, to this day, I still friendly flirt with her. And like, we were chilling, and I told her, it wasn't just me and her though, and I was like, thank you very much for not letting me sleep with you, because we wouldn't be friends like the way we are now if we had crossed that line. So it's not that the thought isn't in my mind. I can't help the thought I had when I met her. She's very attractive. I think she's attractive. Would I sleep with her? Yes. Given the opportunity now, would I do it? No, because I value the friendship. Mm-hmm. And if we sleep together, I know what that would do to the friendship.
Right.
No longer friends like that.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you want a friend, just leave it at friend.
Yeah.
If you want a fuck buddy,
genuinely value the friendship, leave it at friendship. To me, though, I didn't get that vibe from Jamie because it's just a couple months. Like, it's not like, oh, we've been friends since childhood.
But on and off for a couple of months. Why are you on and off already?
Because they knew they're not supposed. It's just like the sex. Because that's what the sex was
so
good.
Don't do it. Exactly.
So like,
so she can't do it. They're not even friends then. Just say you want this guy's a fuck buddy. Every time your vagina feels a little tingle, you want to hit this guy up, fine. But don't ask him about his life and what he's doing.
Fuck buddy, friends with benefits.
No, man. No. A fuck buddy is literally just for sex. Friends with benefits signifies we can go out in public and be normal friends. But behind closed doors, we have the benefits. The friends come before the benefit.
No. I'm not.
No, I know. This is how I used to tell girls when I want to be friends with benefits. I would make sure they know that the friend came before the benefit. If it interferes with our friendship.
But here's the thing, though. When I'm giving my advice, I'm just like, fuck buddy, friends with benefits, like same shit.
Nah, man.
Now, when you say it, I do agree with you, but I still think that it really depends. If it's like you said, like if she can't be like that with anyone, then like maybe just take a step back. But if you feel like you can, but like there's something about this guy that you know that you just want to be friends with or fuck buddies, whatever, then I say go for it, girl.
No, 100%. If it's just fuck buddies and
if it's fuck let's change the terminology. Yeah. Because I think we're saying friends with benefits and it's really triggering Dad.
It is. It's very much triggering. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Although the fact
it's
that like
very much giving. No, it's not.
What is it giving?
I don't know. Isn't that what they say?
Yeah, but what is it giving?
I don't fucking know. I've been watching TikTok. I don't know how this shit works yet.
Just uninstall it for me. No, but yeah, I think if you guys can actually just be fuck buddies, I say take my advice, heed Dez's warning, but like just be fuck buddies.
Yes, but not too frequent.
Yeah, like no cuddling, no sleepovers.
Yeah, don't ask me about my fucking life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel like you can make small talk. You have to talk to the person.
You know why I say don't tell me anything about your life? Let's say you're at a very vulnerable place emotionally. You call me over because you just want sex. I come over, Joe, you okay? You know, you see.
How are you really?
You see what I'm saying? Now you can't help and you're crying. Let's say I decide to stay and I make you feel a little bit of warmth.
No, you have to be
It's fucking over.
Yeah. No, you have to be very strategic about it. I guess that's the only way to like.
Even if you get mad, you can't even as
you can't
a
feel
fuck buddy. You can't even get mad at me for not responding to you.
No, you can't. That's
Nothing.
I said you shouldn't even be messaging.
Nothing.
If you message, it's
I want this tonight, tomorrow, next week.
You free tonight? Nah, sorry.
All right, cool, done.
Okay, cool. Maybe not even text back. Okay, just
done. Leave it at that.
And then a couple nights later, you free tonight? Nah, I'm free tomorrow. You good tomorrow? Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Sounds good. All right, see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask you what you want to eat. I'm not gonna ask you if you ate. Figure that shit out yourself.
Y'all can have food.
No.
You can have like
Oh my
crackers,
god, we both like pizza with mushrooms on it.
a little
Cheersies.
a little charcuterie board.
No.
I just whipped this up really quick.
Sorry, you caught me like this.
Fucking flower petals and wine and candles. Oh, I wasn't expecting you. I forgot you were coming over tonight.
Jamie, what I will say is, I'm glad you said you're 22. It paints a very great picture in my head. You are at a very, very important, everybody who's in their early 20s, you guys are at a very important stage in your life. And the earlier you figure this out, the better. You have to think on why you like what you like and if you truly like it. The reason I say that is for the longest time, I really thought I liked the friends with benefits. But it's not that I like it. I just like the fact that I don't have to explain myself to anybody.
Commitment.
Yeah.
He likes the lack of commitment.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. So the earlier you figure out why you like what you like, the better, honestly, you will feel within yourself. You'll see people treat you differently. Yeah, you might lose some friends, but that's because you're being who you really want to be. Because when you're in your teens, you kind of feel like you have to be somebody you're not, just to kind of fit in and feel better emotionally or whatever the case is. So maybe that is trickling into this guy. And now you have a friends with, quote unquote, friends with benefit. Now you're 22. Let's say he continues this on and off thing for the next 3 years. Now you're 25, 26, and you're like, what the fuck? How am I still here? You know, you don't know how to be in a relationship anymore because the last 3-4 years you've just been fucking around.
Can people be in friends with benefits for 3-4 years? Oh, sorry, fuck buddies.
Look at me. Yes.
Fuck buddies for that
Look
long?
at me.
Oh shit.
Look for me good.
That sounds emotionally exhausting.
It sounds, but honestly, like I
can see why people are like, oh, this sounds great, but I'm like, that sounds lonely.
In my eyes, it's not as lonely as you think, but that's because you're trying to convince yourself you don't feel a type of way.
Yeah.
So when you try
for 3-4 years, I'm not saying like, I think a year and under for the fuck buddy.
Fuck buddies
have expiry dates. They go bad like milk.
Yeah. That I can agree with for sure. But Jamie, just be careful. I don't want you to get hurt, which is why I'm saying these things. And I don't want you to feel responsible for somebody else's feelings, because I know guys like to play a maniacal role and make you feel like, oh, you know, you told me you can do this and now you're saying you can't. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, just now I thought about it and it's not for me.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can back out at any time.
Yeah. And I don't want you to wait too long till you feel like you can't, or, you know, and then you hear he has a girlfriend. I actually just read this girl. Actually, I didn't read it. Truth be told, I saw it on TikTok. This lady. No shame.
You know I'm always on TikTok.
This lady, she was dating this guy for 8 years. She found out that after maybe their 4th or 5th year, that he had a whole ass marriage. He got married while they were dating. He had 2 kids while they were dating. And she didn't break up with him after that. That's fucking crazy to me. I apologize to anybody who might be in this situation. That's crazy to me because, like, as women, I would love to hear that all women value themselves the way they should, because the more you value yourself, the more a man will value you. So if you are just letting this guy fuck out your hole whenever he feels like...
Des, you were on a roll speaking so nicely. You didn't have to say fuck.
I have to let her know. I gotta let her know what it is. That's what he's doing. He's not making love to her. Fuck buddies, I'm not making love to you. I'm only gonna make love to you if I want you to be attached to me and not have sex with anybody else.
It doesn't need to be making love, but it doesn't always have to be fucking.
It has to be fuck out your hole.
You can have sex.
No, we can't.
Sex to me is in between fuck and love.
It is, but not with fuck buddies. That's why it's not sex buddies. It's fuck buddies.
Okay, sex buddies.
You're letting this guy do this to you for somebody who, like, you don't even want to be with. So when you think about it, that's kind of crazy. Like, if it's like, okay, he fulfills like a 1-2 sexual need once or twice, fine, I get it. Everybody has needs. But if you're gonna make it an arrangement, a constant thing, why are you guys not dating? Oh, because we emotionally. So your emotions are gonna go where? You're going to give some guy your emotion but not the sex, and give this guy sex and not your emotion? Are you dizzy, blood?
You were waiting to use.
I was. You saw it in my face. I was like, not yet. Now.
So proud of yourself.
Yeah, but thanks for Jamie. Fuck, man, you guys always write in with some good shit, and I always want to know what's next. I just want to know
You're
what's
just
next.
nosy.
I am.
But low key, I'm nosy too. I'd love to know like what you decide to do.
Yeah.
Like I definitely don't disagree with Des. I don't 100% agree with him. I think it's very like circumstantial, but he does make some good points.
Daniel's over here rolling his eyes for sure. Daniel's like, fuck, what's wrong with these kids? Fuck. Daniel, we're just learning.
You're speaking like you.
No, I know shit. No, I was just speaking on behalf of you guys. Yep, I said you guys.
Hey, I can admit that I'm still learning.
That's good.
I'm a dumb bitch, like in reform.
Okay, fair enough.
You know, like
yeah.
I'm getting better.
You're there first.
I'm there.
No, like you're getting there. Yeah.
Oh, well, getting there and there is
Sorry.
different. You see how excited I
Yeah.
got?
You're like, oh, I did it. So yeah, Jamie, thank you. For anybody who wants to write in and tell us some more juicy stories. Sorry.
No, keep saying what you want to say.
Tell me some more juicy stories.
Des doesn't give a fuck if I'm here or not. He just wants to hear the tea. He just wants me here to read the questions.
No, that's it. Just read. You don't have to say nothing else. I do like to hear these things. As you guys know, I like to talk, and I feel like like Joe has said it before, the way I look at things is kind of different, and it puts a different perspective. And if that's the least I can do for you guys to look at it differently,
twisted
sure.
That's your perspective.
Twisted. Oh, for sure. From you heard the flirting thing, completely twisted.
Oh no.
Guy pretends to be shy. What a fucking dickhead.
Well, it's like I low-key knew that's how you were, but like...
You do. Because when you see me talk to people, you're like, oh, don't laugh with them!
Yeah. But it's also like hearing you say it out loud, I'm like...
So you know.
I'm like, this bitch is... I'm like, he's consciously doing that. You know, sometimes you do shit, but it's like subconscious.
Yeah.
So like to hear you say it, I'm like, this Negro. Like...
No, everything I do is conscious. I'm not going to lie to you.
I believe that.
I've mastered that now.
I thought you could say something else. I thought you were going to say, like, even your masturbating habit is conscious.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure it is.
Okay, yeah, but thank you guys, both Daniel and Jamie. Sorry, I was trying to remember because they're both made up names. Thank you guys for writing in. If anyone else wants to write in with a question, a story, a comment, whatever it may be,
put me in my place.
So. But yeah, if you want to tell Des about himself, Jamie, if you want to tell Des why he's wrong.
yeah, Jamie, I actually want to know more. I'm not going to lie to you. I do. Like, yeah.
You want to know more from both of them.
I do. I want to know more from everybody.
Someone could be like, I took the bus for the first time today. You're like,
how was that?
What was the route?
Yeah. Were there any crazy people?
Did you see me on the bus?
Joe.
You said crazy person. It's, thissquareroom.com for the questions.
Joe.
Yeah.
Can one day we just dedicate to listener questions?
We've done that before.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we have.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we have.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we have.
No, it wasn't on purpose.
It wasn't on purpose, but it was.
No, but I want this one to be on purpose.
We'll for sure do it.
Yeah, and we can get them to write in, and we'll give everybody like, okay, we're going to have a timer, and we'll time it so that we're not spending too long on one.
True, because that is our
eggs.
problem.
That's our problem.
One question? A whole hour? Okay. Stop it.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, okay. Yeah, we could definitely do it one
good.
day. When? We don't know, but we'll do it one day. But yeah, thissquareroom.com if you have any questions.
Would you ever fuck a horse?
No.
Never.
No.
All right. So I was talking to this girl.
First of all, don't say that like it's nothing.
I talked to this girl
Never?
a couple months ago, and I was telling her about like people who actually do these things. And she's like, nobody does this. So I literally had to Google like bestiality for her.
Oh
and we watched a couple videos.
I remember the first time I heard like what that was and that it had a name. I was appalled.
Horses come a lot. I will say that. That's fucking gallons.
Well,
Jesus
I know
Christ.
that only because they like you can buy horse. I'm sorry, my dog's shaking.
I'm sorry. What?
You can buy horse sperm because like for like. And it's expensive, especially if it's like a race horse and whatever, and they use it to impregnate the other horses to make
these monster babies.
Yeah, like for to make more money though,
Yeah.
not I mean, I'm sure someone with a lot of money and a weird fetish has like used it for their own personal
sure.
stuff. But like, yeah, like I do know that they sell it like fucking by the gallon or some shit like
That's
that. But I mean, horses
uncomfortable.
are big.
Yeah, but like you just run behind the horse waiting for it to come.
I don't know. Maybe there's like a tool that they use.
Okay, so I want you to guess where this person's from. A man had admitted to having sex with a horse and sexually assaulting several other horses. He's being jailed for a decade. He is 24 years old. And he's been doing it for the last 3 years.
Where is he from?
Yeah.
Can I get 3 guesses?
Go for it.
First one, I have to guess Florida.
No.
Alabama.
No. Why you're only guessing the
I'm
South
thinking.
places, huh?
Oh, for sure. My next guess wants to be like, I was like Montana, but I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't think they're that freaky. Honestly, my next guess is like Missouri or like Nebraska. I'm gonna go with Missouri.
I don't know states. I'm just gonna throw that out there so you can.
You said to guess where he's from.
He's from Texas.
Oh.
That's a state, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because when you're like Alabama, I'm like, wait, Texas, Alabama. No, that doesn't sound like it goes together.
What?
I don't fucking know,
Oh
Joe.
my God.
Yes. So he did it 1 year.
I would have guessed Arkansas too. Sorry.
He did it once, a couple of years ago, and the owner, he went into the shed the next day, and the horse seemed a little bit off.
Aww.
And he was just kind of like, okay, maybe the horse is sick or whatever.
Yeah.
The following year,
Kingsley.
he did it again. Yeah, he waited a year, did it again.
How did they know that they waited a year though? Were there like cameras?
Because
Were there...
one, my horse is sick on this day, you know, and then everything's been fine since then. All of a sudden, my horse is sick. Another horse is sick again.
Oh, it was a different horse this time.
A different horse. The following year, and had some bruises on him.
How do you bruise a fucking horse?
You bring him to the doctor and all that stuff, and the doctor, you know, the horse doctor or whatever they're called, the vet, there you go. They're just like, yes, you know, there's some bruising here, blah, 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 whatever. Now you're curious what's going on in my shed. So you put up surveillance and stuff. And then the following year.
Oh, so a whole other year goes by with surveillance. Nothing is fishy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the second year, the surveillance was there, but all you do is see somebody leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. But you're not thinking anything crazy like that,
So
you know?
when the bruising was there, the surveillance was there?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but you don't know who this man is or anything. So what are you going to do?
And you don't see anything. You
Exactly.
Just see someone leaving your...
Now, this year, he got caught in the act. And what he was doing was tying the horse's back legs, fucking the horses, and they had like slap bruises and stuff on them.
He's fucking
So he's
them?
fucking the horse. Not smack, fucking. Not sex. Fucking the horse.
Yeah.
And he admitted to all of this. And when they did a DNA test with the samples they found
in their butts?
in the horse.
Or
in the butts.
Okay.
And they did some DNA samples they found inside the horse, and it matched his sperm DNA. Lock up. Bestiality. Dirty done. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have like literally nothing to say. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the hell? To me, people who like abuse or take advantage of animals, I don't care how big the animal is. That's why I know that elephant that stomped out that lady's grave.
Oh, was something? Yeah.
Was justified. You know, I saw a thing online. It's like all black people sided with the elephant.
Oh, for sure.
But like, elephants by nature are not aggressive. Like, they're only aggressive when they need to like defend themselves. They're babies. They're whatever. Like, elephants are chill.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? They're not like predators like a fucking lion or a tiger or whatever. So it's just like, I don't know. That just makes me sick.
Now, on a more horsey note.
More horsey than tying up a fucking horse like it's participating in bondage and fucking it?
There's a horse groomer who allegedly had a little boy. Well, actually, she rode the little boy, 14-year-old boy, allegedly 4 times in one day.
A horse groomer?
Horse groomer. So I guess this kid would go there for some,
fucking
training.
or
yeah, exactly.
Horse therapy.
Now, she's sexy as fuck. She's in her 40s. And
picture?
as bad as it sounds.
First of all, it doesn't matter what she looks like, for the record.
No, I know. That's why I was saying as bad as it sounds.
But you said she's sexy, so I want to see it.
Yeah. I would definitely.
Okay, that's not the question.
No?
We know you would.
I would definitely do a little something.
She's okay.
Oh, God, I hate women.
No, like she's pretty.
She's sexy.
I don't know if I call her sexy. It's just one little like tiny little picture though. I don't know.
I would call her sexy.
She's like the teacher that you see, like she's a pretty teacher.
Yeah, sexy.
I don't know about sexy though.
Yeah,
all
that's
of these
a
are her?
sexy teacher, yeah.
No, she's definitely pretty. I don't know if I'd say sexy though.
As a teacher, you're a sexy teacher.
I guess for a teacher, she's
exactly.
up there. I
yeah.
guess.
As a human being, yeah, she's all right.
Yeah, but for a teacher,
exactly. This is your horse teacher.
Why do teachers? You know what? It's because dealing with kids all day. That's why teachers look so fucking haggard and tired.
Yeah, and disgusting.
Oh my God.
Smell like coffee and just hard work.
I can't with the fucking. I think that's why I don't like coffee because like. As a kid, having teachers lean down and there's just fucking hot coffee breath in your face.
And they usually just drink black.
Yo, they need it, man. 4 times?
Yeah.
And he was what, 14?
14. Good for him.
Des.
No. I mean, like that he can get it up 4 times in a day.
No, Des.
No, wait, no?
We already know that men, just because they get an erection, doesn't mean that they,
No, I know, but the fact that he can even...
He's fucking 14. He should be able to get it up.
You're right.
He's not 40.
You're right.
40,
Everything
you're like
gets
4
you
times
up.
in a day. You're like, sir.
Okay, got it. Sorry for all the 40-year-olds out there. Joe's coming for you.
I'm not lying, though, because 40s is when women peak and men start to decline.
I'm just letting you know that the men out there didn't like that.
It's okay.
We don't like the truth.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a fact. I'm not saying just because you're 40 you can't get it up. You just might need a little blue pill or something, you know?
I know those ones.
You know those ones already?
Yeah.
Shit, hit you early, eh?
Tell me about it.
Pop one just to masturbate.
Oh, God.
And you're like, well, it's still up. Might as well go again.
Might as well.
Ridiculous. Yo, that's crazy. That's gross. Oh, Lord. Why'd you have to
ruin horses for you? You want to see the videos?
No, there's no videos.
No, not of them, but of
just in general? No, I don't. Okay. I'm sure you have that up in your browser, your most recent history.
No, but if I go on my history, it will be there. I told you I showed somebody because they didn't believe me that people were doing that. Recently? No.
So it's like you're distant. You don't clear your history ever?
Never. What the fuck am I clearing it for?
So you can find out like what you were watching in 2009 on like October.
Well, I have a new phone, but yeah, if I didn't, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Never got it.
Well, like in theory.
No, I love it.
I mean, I don't think I clear my history either. Now I think about it, but like my history.
There's
is
no
like,
need. Yeah.
My history is like
business.
No, well, yeah, but it's like, what is poly under duress? Like that.
How to brush your dog's teeth properly.
I have Googled that because like he doesn't like let me brush the back ones good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I brush my dog's teeth. People are like, you brush it like you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You want your fucking teeth to rot and fall out. Anyways, we're gonna get to the question of the day. It is, has a stranger ever changed your life?
Stranger?
Now, this is a tricky one because in my head, I'm like, yeah, because everyone you meet at some point, like you were a stranger to me at one point. So by that sense, yes. Yeah. But I'm going to assume that this question means someone that was a stranger, you had one interaction, and then you like, they're just a stranger. And I'm still going to say yes.
Yes, I'll go first because mine is very simple. Mm-hmm. I just got braces and I was 13, 14, grade 9. I was very self-conscious about how I looked and stuff like that. So I used to always cover my mouth when I spoke because when I was in grade school, there's this girl who had braces and she always covered her mouth when she spoke and I didn't understand why. But when I got braces, I understood why. So one day I'm in Walmart and this is when they attach McDonald's to Walmart. And I go to McDonald's. I'm in the line, and
it's not attached. It's just like literally inside.
Yeah.
Attached is
beside.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Inside Walmart. And I go in the line, and I go to the cashier, and she's like, "Oh, what can I get you?" And I just wanted a junior chicken.
The fact that you remember that.
Yeah, because it changed my life.
I was gonna say something, but it might be incorrect, so I'm not gonna say it.
So I asked for the junior chicken, and I covered my mouth. And she's like, what? I couldn't hear you. And I said it louder. She made a joke. I don't know what she said. She made a joke and I started laughing and I was smiling. And she's like, oh my God, like you have such a nice smile, especially with your braces. I never covered my mouth again. I don't even know. I thought she was cute. I don't remember. I know she was either like white or some kind of something. I don't know. But she wasn't black. She wasn't dark skinned. She wasn't light skinned. I just know she told me I look good with a smile and braces. And that was it. Nobody could ever tell me I didn't after that.
Oh, it changed your life?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate you.
No, what?
The way you said it. I just didn't like that.
Sorry.
Oh, it changed your life? Oh, good for you.
No, I think that's sweet. What I was gonna say that I was like, oh, I don't know if it's true, is like the whole junior chicken thing. That's a Canadian thing.
Oh fuck! You guys don't have junior chickens?
McChicken.
Okay, so we have the McChicken and we have a smaller version of the McChicken.
Right, but I knew this years ago. So some states may have junior chicken now, but like in the U.S. it was only McChicken.
Okay, so for those of you
here,
who
we've
didn't
like
know.
always had McChicken.
Yeah,
and junior
always.
chicken.
Yeah.
So that's what I thought about, but I had to Google it.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know about now. It's kind of like iffy about now, but they for sure only had McChicken at one point in the States.
Okay, I apologize. So it's a smaller version of the McChicken.
Because they're like the junior chicken is kind of like it's like the United States version, the McChicken. The Canadian version is the junior chicken sandwich.
Even though we have the McChicken as well. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird because we have both. I don't really eat chicken. I've never had either one of them.
That's nice.
I just know like most people when they get it, they get like 4.
Oh, junior, yeah, because they're small.
So like, why not just get a bigger one?
No, well,
just get like a McChicken, or
you can get a
2.
McChicken and a double cheeseburger. Put it together, and it's a McGangbang.
I've heard of a McGangbang.
Oh my God, I tried it one time, never again.
It's a junior chicken and a double cheese. It's not it's not like a Big Mac or whatever.
No, it's the dollar menu. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and you put it together. I did it one time in high school, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
Like it's good.
It's good, but
it's just
like
too much.
it's too much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I can see that.
What about you?
Okay, I can think of 2. One, I wouldn't say it changed my life, but it's had an impact on me. Like, I mean, if I can think about it now, I feel like it's something. It was, I don't know. I just remember it was before COVID. It was a few years ago. But I was at Costco with my mom, and this one, like, was she ahead of us? She would have had to have been. No, she was at the till, like, beside us, the cash register, adjacent to us. And I was about to pay, like, whip out my debit card, and she just goes, oh, like, I'd like to pay for your groceries. And she just, like, really quick went, doop. And I was like, oh my God, Costco is, like, not cheap.
Yeah.
So it was a few $100s worth of stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. And she was like, no problem. And she just left. Like, there was no, like, she didn't want the thing. She didn't want anything.
Yeah.
And she just dipped. And of course, my mom starts to fucking cry. And I'm like, Mom, enough. Relax.
Can see that.
Like, she wasn't, like, bawling, but I could see
you're
her
like,
face.
Mom, come on.
I was like, get out of, let's go.
I swear to God, if you...
I became the family, like, okay, time to go. But no, that was very sweet. But the first one I thought of was kind of similar to yours, where, like, someone, like, compliments you and you're just like, oh my God. Yo, I legit thought about this man, probably a few weeks ago. I remember once I was at a gas station. I remember the gas station, and that's why I thought about it, because I was there the other day. And I was just pumping my gas, and then I think I went in to pay. And it was, like, a very small area where you go in to pay. And then this guy, like, I don't know, just pulls up. And you could tell he was working. He was wearing some sort of, like, safety vest or whatever. But he was also just filling up a vehicle. But he was, like, it was, like, a work vehicle. I don't know what he did. Some sort of construction or whatever. But he was just like, oh, my God, I just have to say you're so beautiful. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, like, you're very beautiful. I hope you have an amazing day. And I was like, oh.
Fuck.
And then he left. And I've never seen him again.
I told you guys, just say it and go.
All the time.
Just say it and go. Let them wonder.
He was cute, but I had a boyfriend at the time.
Yeah,
He's cuter
so
than my man, though. No, I mean,
that's pretty funny.
Like, the guy. The guy I was dating kind of looked like Phineas. From Phineas.
No.
Ferb.
No.
Yeah, he did.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You want to see?
We're moving on. No, I don't. No, I don't. What?
No, like a cuter version, obviously, and not like a pointy fucking face. But
I'm
like,
picturing points and all.
No, you gotta picture like
isosceles triangle.
No, you have to picture a human person.
I did with a triangle head.
No, hold on.
Told you guys, compliment a girl, walk away.
It was just so genuine.
Just say what you need to say and get the fuck out of there.
Like, it was legit so genuine. I've showed you this guy before because everyone says he looks like a fucking cartoon character.
It's so funny because I've even...
This is him and his sister.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Like a cartoon character, but that's the closest one I can think of.
Yeah, his sister looks like a rat.
Hey, I'm not showing... Oh, my God.
Like...
Well, they're brother and sister, so they look similar.
Imagine, like Rat-a-tat.
What's a rat-a-tat?
Pokemon.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it looks like. What's rat-a-tat? Rat-a-tat.
When me and my son were...
An electronic duo. How do you spell it? Ratata?
I don't know how to spell it.
Ratata. It's ratata. Not rat-a-tat.
I don't know.
Oh my God, does this thing?
Yeah, that's what she looks like.
Okay, we're not...
You see it, so shut up. Like, you see it.
No, I would say that's not the most flattering picture of her, but I was...
Exactly,
I was
and
trying
that's
to
what
show
I
you...
saw.
I was trying to show you him, not her.
Oh, yeah, he does.
But like cuter than Phineas, but...
Yeah, but still Phineas. Yeah, human version. Makes sense.
Hey, Phineas had charisma.
He's not bad. He's very innovative.
Exactly. He was fairly innovative as well.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe.
I don't know. But yeah, what were you going to say?
No, I was just saying, like on that note, when you were saying, somebody giving you a compliment or
Yeah, we bring
a
it
stranger,
right back to the beginning.
stranger
Yeah.
changing your life.
Yeah.
I remember one time me and Kaden, this is like years ago, we're at the basketball court and we're just practicing him basketball, and I brought his ball pump.
Try that sentence again.
So this is like years ago. Me and Kaden. We went to the basketball court.
Years ago, Kaden and I were at the basketball court.
That
wasn't even the part I was telling you to repeat.
We were practicing basketball on the court.
Sure.
And there's these two kids. Maybe one was 11 and the other one was like 7, 8.
Okay.
And they're at the court by themselves.
Okay.
The neighborhood's a good neighborhood, so I'm not like worried about that. And I saw them playing, and their ball sounded kind of flat. So I was like, "Hey, like, can I see your ball?" And the kid kind of looked scared. I'm like, "No, I have a pump. Like, I can pump it up." And he's like, "Oh my God, yeah." So I pump it up for him because I have Caden's pump. I pump it up, and like the younger brother looked so happy, and I'm like, "Oh, you're teaching your brother how to play basketball?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Okay, that's good. Here, take the pump." And he's like, "What?" I'm like, "Take the pump." And Caden's looking at me like, "You're giving away my fucking pump."
Yeah, I'd be pissed.
And the kid's like, Are you sure? Like, I can give it back? I'm like, "No, keep it. You never know when you'll have a flat ball. What if your brother wants to play soccer?" And he's like, "Oh my God." And like, he put it in his bag, and immediately they took off. When kids are excited and they just like leave.
Gone.
So
like, were you doing something?
So I didn't even wait for Kaden to say anything. I told him, I'm like, honestly, like, me buying you a pump is no big deal. Like, obviously they don't have a pump and their parents didn't get them a pump. So them having your pump is not a big deal. I can just get you a pump. And he's like, "Yeah, no, it's cool." I'm like, all right. I just didn't want him to feel like I gave his shit away to give his shit away.
Well, yeah, you had to. Imagine you didn't address it. I'd be like,
"Hello? Hello?
My
Pop
pump.
the ball. It's flat. What do I do now?"
No, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like sometimes little things just go a long way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, that kid becomes an NBA All-Star, and you hear this one little dege story.
One time,
Me and my brother were on the court, and R.I.P. my brother, and
Des,
it's always a sob story.
You didn't have to kill the brother.
It's always
story.
a sob
What if
story.
it's like, our mother passed, so we couldn't
Okay, fair
afford
enough,
the
fair
pump.
enough,
You didn't have to kill the kid in the story. He's a real kid. You met him. At least
You're
kill
right.
someone that you
You're
like
right.
you never met
Yeah,
or never
you're right.
fathomed.
Okay,
Don't
you're
do
right,
that.
you're
I mean,
right.
don't
I'm
kill
sorry.
anyone. What am I saying? yeah, not gonna
Live long and prosper.
Yes. Why are you saying it's
No,
embarrassing
I was.
me?
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Oh my God, we're going straight to hell.
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah, I think it is about that time. This may have actually been our longest episode ever.
Fuck. I wanted to ask, but I didn't want to ask.
We keep saying it's gonna be shorter and shorter.
Somebody asked me about that too.
I know.
Yeah.
Next week, guys.
We swear.
Next
Swear
week is
down,
3
fam.
hours. No, we're yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, my dog is literally nudging me like, let me out of this friggin' room.
Okay,
Okay.
now you're just being rude, bro. Whoa.
Okay. I I think that is our cue to go. You can find us on our socials at This Square Room on everything. You can find Des at DesiD18 on Instagram. Don't worry about finding me, and we will see you next Tuesday.